Yo, yo, yo. It's Mark and Mark's Terror. Bro. Hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing, bro? How you been? Hey, Becca, what's up, sweetie? Okay, cool. Hey, Ninja. Okay, Nick, no problem, bro. All right, back. All right, Nick, no problem. Check. Okay. All right. Spirit wants you to know about your energy is stay slow and make partial changes, right? Things might be slow and stagnant, but you might have to end friendships that no longer serve you or like evaluate the friendships that you have. There's a young guy here that might offer his services or put in effort, and this person can be very helpful or trustworthy. This person might offer their services of and just reflect with you and have good intentions towards you. Might be a lot of back and forth talking, a lot of messaging, texting, or just enjoying times together. A past friend reached out and invited me to his birthday dinner this Sunday. He came out to me as bisexual like 12 years ago. I was like thrown over with him, but I have been much more interested in possibly giving it a chance if he comes. Yeah, it looks like he will. I actually got the Page of Cups here. So yeah, water sign Cancer. So looks like he's going to continue to talk to you and or offer you to go to the party. Maybe talk to you more. You'll enjoy talking to him, but I don't think it's going to be any type of romantic thing or any type of like get to hook up with him at all. But it's just like a lot of insecurities around it and a lot of like unfulfillment of like what to do or like things like that. But right now I don't think right now it's like it's obviously just linking back up and talking. I think you have good conversation and good um back and forth talking to each other and just enjoying the time together. But as far as being in like any type of romance or any type of like relationship, that's on the like incomplete side right now, because I think that he's worried about like how things are going to be for him and how things are going to be. It's kind of like insecure right now about how things are. But the good thing is, he invited you to the birthday dinner, and I think you'll enjoy talking to him. Yeah. I don't see like a romantic connection or nothing like that, but just like, talking and having fun and like talking shit to each other and like things like that and just like having conversations. But it's going to be good conversations. It's not bad, you know what I'm saying? No bad shit. Just like combos and stuff. All right, what's coming towards you in love? Hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetie? You all right? All right, cool, no problem. Okay. Yeah, I can if you want, Ninja. Okay, Becca, no problem, sweetie. You know I got you no matter what. It's cool. If it doesn't work, you can always, thank me. All right, Virgo, no problem. I haven't been on like, a lot, but I try to come on as much as I can. But it's so fucking hot here that it's like I got so drained by this time. But today I didn't really, stay outside too much. I was inside working, so I kind of feel a little bit, a little more energy now. All right, that's going into car. I told him, yeah. Okay, Nick, cool. Just catching up with the chat. As far as like love coming towards you and stuff like that, like I don't know if you get like women that are attracted to you, but there's like a woman that's attracted to you, even though she might know you're not really, into women like that. But if you want to be, there is a possible woman like that will, wants to be around you, or just like a good friend type of thing, or a good person that would like to change your mind. But she knows that you don't want a woman. Yeah, I know. But this woman's kind of like sad that you don't want her, or sad that you don't like go towards her. But it's like she's got brown hair, and she's like kind of like, I wouldn't say rich, but like she dresses extravagant and dresses like big time, and she's like really like, she dresses well and she's sexy, and she's like, she kind of has the hots for you, but like she knows you're not into women. So, but that's like a person that I see that's like around you that likes you, like, and would like to be like in a love relationship with you. But obviously, they know no, it's not that part. But there could be, like, I see another person around you, but they're kind of like selfish and kind of sad, and they're like kind of like all about themselves right now. This guy has like a black hair and a beard, and he likes you, but he doesn't know like where he stands in your life, or where he like, or how you feel about the way he thinks. Um, but there is like a possibility in the next 30 days, like now going into July, there is like a person out that's gonna like try to hang out with you and try to be with you, but they're not willing to give up themselves. Like they got like issues, and they feel like they don't want to put that on you. So they might be talking about their lives and talking about like things that they've been through, and then you talk to them and you're cool with them and stuff, but it doesn't work out because he doesn't really want to be like in a complete love relationship. But there's a possibility to like, be with somebody, but it's like the person's not ready, and they might give you like scared vibes. Hey kids, how are you, sweetie? Like, I don't see like a love relationship, Nick, but I see like potential of like talking and getting to know each other, and like talking about past shit and getting to know each other. So like in the next 30 days, there's conversations. Don't be surprised to have a lot of conversations. You're gonna have a lot of conversations with women, men, people, and then you're gonna have like deep emotional feelings for people, for this person. But like the love is gonna be earned in time. Like it has to be activity involved. Like you guys may be more active as time goes on. You might be like, looking at each other and investigating each other and things like that. But the only person that I see that really likes you is a woman. But She knows that you don't like her, obviously, but she enjoys conversating with you and likes talking to you. But she knows that she'll be disappointed, because you're not into her. But you can send them my way, it's cool. If you don't want, I'll take it. Now I'm just teasing. But yeah, there is a guy like, yeah, well, that's up to her, like, if she wants to do all that shit. But I don't know, man. I wish I had better news for you, bro. But the guy here, he seems like he's kind of sad and he just wants sympathy. But I don't see him like being opening up to being, in a relationship. But there is a lot of communication. So take the communication the way you want, maintain it and just, do what you gotta do. But you shouldn't be getting involved in anybody that, in a month's time. You know what I mean? But that's my opinion. Like, get to know the person, get to know them, talk to them. I see you conversating a lot of conversation, a lot of back and forth, a lot of like texting, talking. Yeah, exactly. That's too fast. Like, so, but there is potential of meeting people and talking to people, just broken people, like people that are not really ready for a relationship, but they're ready to talk and like show their emotions and show their feelings. You know what I'm saying? So there is a potential of a start of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like a commitment, no, but a start to get to a commitment, yes. So there's potential there. There's a lot of conversation. So you're going to be talking to a lot of men and women, but that's how you get to know people. People introduce you and shit. Or, you might just get cool with somebody. But I do get deep emotional feelings for someone as next month comes in. Like there's gonna be a lot of conversation, deep conversations about past things and selfishness and people that fucked you over and shit like that. Like common interests. Oh yeah, exactly. That's why I don't really have nobody like, I rather have a lot of friends instead of having one woman that's gonna drive me fucking crazy. But it's all good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they gotta put in the effort. So in the next 30 days it'll be kind of like up and down, but you'll get a lot of communication. All right, let me see. What are Marco's intent energies towards you? All right, Nick wants to know. All right. I see a guy here who's very confident and like he's mature, stable, like he's a good influence. Um, but how he views you, he's kind of like his energies towards you is your question. His energy towards you is kind of like, he thinks that he's preoccupied when he sees you or talks to you or looks at you. Um, he thinks that your emotions aren't really showing him anything, and you feel unstable to him, or you feel like there's like a resistance between you and him. He might be actually jealous of you for some reason because you might talk to people that he would like to talk to. If this guy is like somebody you work with, you might have like you might be in the same place or the same area. But if I'll put it to you this way, if he works with you, he sees you working and he sees how you conversate with people, and he kind of has like a image about you that like, this fucking guy talks to everybody. He's kind of irritating me, or I'm kind of jealous. I wish I can talk to all these people type of vibe. Or if that's not the case, then there's like he looks at you as like a lower quality than him. Like he thinks that his shit don't stink, and he thinks that you're not like good enough to like speak to him on his terms, or he might feel like he's above you or something like that. Like you might have that arrogance type of vibe. So his energy towards you is like, nah, bro, I'm not really worried about you. I kind of like look at you as someone that I don't really want to associate because you're not on my level. But then again, he's like, I want to like kind of say something. He like I think he wants to say something, but he resists himself from saying something to you. But it looks like he's the type of guy that's like, he has authority, or he thinks he has authority over everyone. But his energy towards you is not that great. He doesn't really see you in a good energy, in a good light. He kind of thinks that you're mediocre to him, like you're just average to him, like you're nothing special to him at all. Yeah, it's like a weird vibe. I kind of get that this guy is like kind of like, above everyone else. Like he thinks that. Yeah. Like I don't know if he has a position or something there, or he's like a boss, or he's just like older, or like, just someone like, yeah. So that's why it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. If you haven't talked much, then he's like, yeah, whatever. This guy ain't nobody to me. Like, Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I felt a work vibe there, but he kind of looks at you like, yeah, you're not even on my vibe, bro. Like I ain't talking to you. Like it's a weird like arrogance about his energy, you know? It's a weird energy there. Okay. All right, bro. No problem. No problem. I wish you the best, bro. Hopefully everything works out. But just remember, you're gonna have communication, and the communication might not be all the time good. But spirit saying you're gonna talk to people like, people talk to Aquarians for like, to get like advice and to get things. So like you might be like, you know, uh like a part-time psychiatrist for some people, you know? So like, yeah, exactly. So just be prepared for that, but don't let it consume you. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah, you always hear the violin. That's what I say. You always hear the violin play. I'm gonna bring out the violin sometime. But they're saying that there's gonna be a guy that expresses himself to you, and then you like kind of bond with him because of that. So just be aware of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he has dark hair and a beard or something. So that's what they said. Like spirits telling me that you'll meet the person and you kind of like bond with them in a decent way. So yeah. Otherwise, that I don't see nothing drastic or nothing bad, bro. It's all good. You'll be fine. And thanks. I appreciate the donations and your time. All right, Ninja, I got your donation. Becca, I didn't get it yet. No. Let me see who I got here. I'll tell you who I got. I just did Nick there, and I got Ninja next, and then I got Kit and Virgo. I don't have nothing from you, Becca. Nothing yet, sweetheart. Nothing. Yeah. Try if you want to, like try to if you're doing it from your phone, don't. Like do it on like the computer and try the computer. You know what I'm saying? Okay, kids, no problem. I'll do like, you can come back and look. All right, no problem, sweetheart. I'll do it. Yeah, try the laptop. It works sometimes, not on your phone, because the phone app acts stupid sometimes. I never do shit on my phone. I always do it on the computer, especially PayPal. That kind of like weird like that. I'm hoping to get Cash App, but Bermuda hasn't upgraded yet. So unfortunately, that's the issue here. All right, Ninja, I'm gonna answer you now. Okay, I'm just reading what you wrote. Okay. All right. So Ninja. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, and I mean, you want me to respond, like just tell you here, or you want me to just respond to you over here on the thing? I'll just type to you real quick. Um, if I can any spell. Okay. All right. I see that happening, and then yeah. Uh, mm, I had the same problem, Ninja, in the last 2 weeks, and I had to present all these fucking receipts and bullshit, and I actually got everything and some more. Like people, and like I don't know what's wrong with people, but I'm not the one to fuck around with money and dealing with shit like that. I had to prove that I paid for shit, and I had receipts from all angles, and I presented them, and they still gave me a hard time. And then I was like, you know what? I'll go on PayPal and I'll go get my fucking money right back. And I did. And as soon as I took back some money, like and disputed the charge, that's when they gave me everything. Cause they was like, oh fuck, he's taking the money back. I'm like, yeah, I'll take my shit back. You don't fuck around with me. Don't tell me I didn't pay for shit. I'm not that guy. All right, so Ninja, I just sent you the answer to everything. It looks good. Everything's fine. All right, don't panic. It'll all be good. Just like I said before, you said that I said July, and it's still July. It's nothing changed. So it still looks good. Everything's positive. You'll get everything you need and you want. So you'll be good. Honestly, nothing bad on that end. Yeah, welcome. No problem. You'll be good. Don't panic. Don't panic. Everything is gonna be all right. Okay. Kits, you're next. Did you ask your question or no? All you said was my phone is going to die, Marky, so I have to look later. Okay. But what's your question? I don't see a question. Let me see. Nope. I don't see anything here. Kits, when you do come, if you're not here, just send me the question and I'll answer it. But I don't know. I don't see the question, and I don't have anything on PayPal either. I just got your donation, but I don't have a question. So I don't know what you want to ask, but I'll answer it. You can always email me at markymarksterror@gmail.com and I'll answer your question for you. Um, okay, Virgo, you can ask your questions. I got your donation too. And Becca, just let me know what you need, sweetheart. I'll answer you. You're good. Even if PayPal don't work, I'll still hook you up if you need me, and just take care of me afterwards. I know you're good. If not, you're gonna have to do some type of, sexual favors or some shit like that. I'm only teasing. All right. Virgo, you said I was thinking about getting a therapist on the BetterHelp platform. Was wondering if it would be a good investment. All right, let's check. All right. If you do get this therapist on the BetterHelp platform, I would say it'll definitely help you out a lot. It'll bring you contentment, peace, joy, happiness. If you're dealing with a woman, this woman is very like motherly and very like influential. And it'll definitely work out. You just have to put in the personal effort and the commitment to tasks. I get commitment here and contentment. So if you commit to this and you truly do commit to it, um, it'll definitely benefit you all around. You'll learn quickly. You'll get good vibes from it. You'll get good effort from it, and it'll be like you'll get good support by this therapist, and it'll make you feel a lot happier. And it'll make everything around you feel better. Your home, your life, your happiness, your family. This person that you're gonna deal with is a person that is very successful, and they're a motivator, they're an influencer, and yeah, and then it's going to be a lot of progress. Your feminine side will be adjusted by them, and like it'll turn out to be very successful in the end. And the person themselves are very good. Like they're like a person who's like very experienced, they'll put in a lot of action. So be prepared if you do this. Be prepared to like be very active, learning quickly. You have to put in a lot of personal effort. You got to put in the time. Commit to the task. If you commit to it, it'll make that person look at you and say, "Hey, look, at least they know. At least they're here and they know what's up." Like they're not gonna let you down. They're gonna be like on your shit. So be prepared for a serious commitment. And if you do this, it will be successful. I got all good cards. I got Ten of Cups, Empress, and the Eight of Pentacles. So everything's upright and everything's good. And this person is gonna bring you like a lot of adjustments and bring your feminine side to a higher level. So if you want that, this woman can definitely put you on that level, and you'll feel a lot happier. This person's reputation is very, honored. Like they're good. They're very good at what they do. Yeah, I think you'll definitely change, and you'll definitely get there. I know a lot of things are hard for Virgos right now. I have a lot of Virgo friends that are going through some bullshit. It's just the energy and the adjustments and changes. Um, not only Virgos, but people in general want to change their life, and I totally get it. I'm that person that always wants to change. Even when life's good, I want to make it even better. So go for it, sweetheart. You'll be very happy when you do, and it'll definitely change things for you in a good way. Well, the thing is, a lot of people talk about shadow work. My whole thing about that stuff is like you can do whatever you want and get whatever help you can, and you can do meditation, you can do shadow work, you can be spiritual, you can be whatever you want. But if you don't actually commit to yourself and put yourself in a better position, no one's going to be able to help you. I could tell you every day, hey, do this, do that, do this, and paint this wall red, and make sure you do that every day. Maybe you should pray every day, do this every day. But if you say fuck that, I'm not doing it today, I don't care what Mark says. Then and you do what you want to do, and then you go backwards. That's your fault, not mine. You know what I'm saying? So we have to make the initiative. Hey Amanda, I'm doing great. How are you, sweetheart? So I tell everybody you can get a therapist. You can it's like losing weight. If you put food in your mouth and you put the wrong shit in there and you don't do anything to lose weight, then you're not gonna lose weight. You see what I'm saying? And changing your life comes with you first. You gotta get up one day and say, I'm fucking changing my life and I'm doing it now. I don't give a shit about nobody but myself. When you make the commitment and you commit to the task, you'll win every time. But you just gotta stick with it. But some people do it for a week or two and then give up. Oh, this is too much for me. I can't handle it. So then you give up. Giving up, you lose. If you keep going, you're gonna win. Even if it takes a year. Who fucking cares? Years fly by fast. You see what I'm saying? So my advice to you is to stick with it and don't worry about shadow works and this and that. Go see this therapist. I don't really recommend therapists to anybody because that's something that I'm I think that everyone has their own, you know, um willpower and can do whatever they want. But some people need therapists and some people want them and some people just need somebody to talk to and just to direct them in a better way. That's all good. Everybody needs different help. And I'm you know, totally cool with whatever anybody does. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person I'm gonna always try and do what's best for me and then help whoever else is around. So if you're gonna go that route, the cards say it's gonna be a good thing to do. But always do what's best for yourself, you know? Yeah, the person that you have in mind, if it's a woman, they're definitely good. They're the right person. Therapists help people and change their life. My sister had a life coach and it changed her life. She between the life coach and me, we changed my sister for the better. We motivated her to do the best thing, and now she's perfectly fine. But she had to put she wanted to give up plenty of times, but we kept her on that straight path. You think something's wrong with your actual PayPal account? Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Just link me whenever. It's cool. I got you. You doing good? That's good, Amanda. You started to see better help everywhere, but they choose your therapist. Okay, cool. All right. So your second question is about Tony. Okay, what about Tony? What you want me to check there? Like me personally, I just think that everybody has the willpower to change their lives, even without help. But some people just need that jump start, that kick start. I'm a little critical of a lot of things and don't take it the wrong. I don't want nobody to take whatever I say the wrong way. It's just my opinion. I think that everybody can help themselves. But if you need extra help, there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't get to where I am today without help. You know what I'm saying? When I was at my lowest point a couple years ago, I had a lot of help. My therapy was coming on here and talking to everybody. That's my therapy. Everyone helped me, not just one person. So I get it. You know, I'm not special. I got help too from everybody. Just listening to everybody's story. But that's the thing. Like you can always help yourself, but if you get help, make sure you use the help to your advantage. Like don't just go and just waste somebody's fucking time. I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying people in general do that shit. So my opinion is like to always push yourself for the best. It ain't easy. Sometimes I want to be a therapist so I can like, but I be too rough of a therapist. I'll be like, come on now, fuck. I'll be using the word fuck too many times. He'll be like, hey, my therapist fucked me off today. Who's your therapist? Mark. Oh yeah, that guy, he's fucking nuts. I left after the first week. He fucked me off. He told me that I need to do this and I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. He's fucking crazy. He told me cut off every fucking body and tell everybody go to hell. He told me give everybody the finger and say go to hell, fuck you. Yeah, that's the type of therapist I am. Tell everybody fuck off, leave me alone. Block their ass and delete their ass. Tell them go to hell. I can't do that. Sure you can. You want me to do it for you? Give me your phone. Who you want to tell you fuck off first? Sure. Let's look him up. It's easy. Just do it. Don't leave me alone. Yeah, I feel like I will be back, but I'll leave that for my podcast in the future. If you could be cool with each other since we were in the same. Yeah, exactly. That's my therapy. Block, delete, and fuck off. And silence is better than bullshit. That's what it's gonna be. Let me see. What's the deal with Tony? You just wondering if we could be cool with each other since we're in the same community. All right. All right. Yeah, there you go. Um, Virgo, what I got here is you and Tony. It's gonna be kind of rocky between you guys. Like, I think you'll be cool, but it's not gonna be more than that. Even being cool is gonna be a task. Trying to be cool with him in the next 30 days. I mean, it's if you do talk to each other, it's gonna have to be like when you're around each other, like making like having activities and doing activities together or something like that, if that's a possible thing. But you said here you're since you're in the same community. Um, I feel like there will be conversations, possibly, maybe, but I feel like Tony is the type of person that wants to change and he's very inconsistent, but he's not stable enough. And I feel like he might be going through a divorce or something, or he might have had a bad breakup and he wants to like make his life better. But he feels like everybody around him is bad luck for him and he doesn't want no outside influences. I was ignoring him at one point, but decided to be cool. And then I should have asked before I text him back. He's calling me now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you'll have communication or you'll like there'll be, off and on things, but I just feel like he's like going through some bullshit. Yeah, he does though. He does, yeah. I can see that. Like I think that this from now to the end, like the next 30 days are gonna be kind of sticky. And then like the end of like July going into August, there might be a little bit more conversation. I would say like he'll communicate with you and talk to you, but there's not going to be like any type of like relationship vibes or something like that. I don't really see that right now, but it looks like I think what he has going on is like he's trying to, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you're expecting love or anything, that's not gonna happen. But there's gonna be like deep, emotional conversations possibly, and there's going to be like a lot of initiative and talking and things like that up and down. But I feel like he's right, he is telling you the truth. He has a lot going on, and what he has going on has to do with a love situation, like his ex or a divorce. So one, I'll tell you this: if he's going through a divorce, that's what he's going through. If he's not going through a divorce, he's like the person who he ran out with last, so no divorce. Okay, so if he broke up with somebody or he had like a bad relationship recently, he either is going to tell you or not tell you, but that's what's going on. He's been through like a love crisis. Like he had a bad breakup, and the reason for the bad breakup could have been his inconsistency and his like, not giving no real love and just being comfortable with just, bullshit. And I think that people on the outside looking in on him, you know, yeah, I feel like he'll tell you, but it's to do with like a love situation. So for him to get like, back into a love situation, I know you don't want that, but like he's not going to be dealing with that. But he's going to tell you a lot of shit though. He's going to communicate with you, but it's not going to be like, just take everything with a grain of salt, because I feel like he's going to be inconsistent with what he says. Like I don't see lying, but I just see like he wants to release like his pressure by talking to you about, everything. Yeah, I'm ready for you kids. So yeah, that's what I see. Like Tony is just being influenced by the outside, people. He's contemplating a lot on what he wants. Yeah, don't let him use up your energy. Like don't let him dump his whole like life on you. I see that that's why he's calling you and that's why he's talking to you, because he needs somebody to like talk to. But don't like consume yourself with all his shit. You know what I mean? Like it's not all bad and it's not all good. But I just think that he's gonna be very inconsistent with his words, and he might tell you things, but I think that he'll finally get the picture, and then he'll be like, okay, like let me start being, let me show some initiative here. Let me ask Virgo how she's doing, for fuck's sake. Let me like, show her some type of emotion or some type of like, strength here. Like I'm not a wuss. So I think he's gonna like talk to you a lot about his life and what he's going through and how him and this person had a falling out and blah blah blah. But I feel like you guys would be cool, but no more than that. So to answer your question, yeah, you guys would be cool, but not like more than that. Yeah, see, that's why I got the cards that I got, because if he's taxing a lot, he feels like he's not getting anything from you. But if you ignore him, that's the thing. See, that's why I'm not getting no. I think you made your decision already. So I would say keep it that way. Like, don't give him too much attention. Just listen to him or whatever, and just say whatever, and just keep your distance. He'll get the point. But after a while, I think that he'll show like better initiative. He'll kind of like ease up. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it seems like everybody's getting a damn divorce. That's why I'm not getting married. And if I do, it'll be a miracle. And everybody's gonna have the best cake of their life. If I get married, I'm just gonna get the best cake ever. I don't care about like 100 people at my wedding or some fancy shit. I ain't spending no money on like that. But I'll spend money on the cake. The cake's got to be the best part. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to get invited to my wedding in the future, if a miracle happens, you're gonna have the best cake ever. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I get the best wedding cake, so we can at least enjoy something. I might get cupcakes, cake pops, whatever you want. See, you love cake. See, we're good. Yeah, I love cake too. That's why if I ever get married, I'm gonna have the best wedding cake ever. I don't care what she says. She can fuck off and eat something else. I'm eating cake. I don't like cake, but that's your business, sweetheart. I didn't marry you for cake. Yeah, of course I'm gonna invite you. I'm inviting everybody. I rather invite all you guys than invite the people that I actually live with here. All right, Kit, you said you were like a love journal. What's next in your love life? Will you be dating again? All right, let's check. Thanks, I appreciate that. It'll be nice. I will accept it. Okay. Well, I see that in the next 3 months you're gonna have a lot of texting, talking, communication, but you're gonna feel overwhelmed. I think that you attract um, a person. A person is attracted to you. I feel like you bring, you send off like this attraction vibe. So there is someone who's very, attracted to you and admires you. They see your hard work. They want to like, you know, um, make a change to be with you, and they recognize you. They think that you're perfect for them. But I feel like this is somebody from your past that's overwhelmed and failed, and their plans didn't go to they have to face reality in order to be with you. I think they lost you and it was unexpected, and they're resting and trying to recover from it all. And I feel like they want to make a family with you, or be like in a family with you, and have, I know you say you already have a son, but like they want to be a part of you and your son's life and be in a family type of vibe. So there is a possible, in the next 2 to 3 months, it looks like this person is going to try to come back because they have to face reality. It's somebody from your past. I don't see it being somebody new. I see it somebody that already knows you, likes you, is attracted to you, thinks that you're everything to them, but they lost you, and it was unexpected to them. Like but they know that they failed to face reality, and it overwhelmed them because you were like, no, bro, it ain't happening. You got to step up if you want this. So if you told a man recently that, if you want me, you got to put in the work. You're welcome, Virgo. No problem, sweetheart. Anytime. So, kids, there's a lot of admiration here of you from this person, and this person feels like they're compatible with you. They feel, perfect when they're with you. But the problem is how this person is, and they're gonna try to come back to you again and say, hey, look, I faced reality. I know what I want. I need you back, or I want you, or I really want to put in the effort this time. I'm going to be there for you and your son. I want to make us a family, and blah blah blah. So looks like in from June, July, August, this is going to occur. Like the guy's going to come back and try and be in your life again. It's up to you whether or not you accept him back. But I honestly, I just think it's somebody from the past. So this person is going to try and date you again, try to be in your love life, and try to give you everything that you need. But it's up to you to accept. but this person like does have a strong feeling for you and they want to make you happy. They might even offer like, to invite you and offer you out, invite you to do something. There's a lot of attraction here, but you ended it with this person, or you're like you neglected them, or you just like dissed them and said, no, bro, it's not happening. So they're not taking no for an answer. They're gonna try and come back. At least in the next 2 months, they're gonna try and come back. Work on it in the next 2 months to get you back. They're gonna face reality and they finally realize that they lost you and they want you back. Becca, you here, sweetheart? You can ask me whatever you need to. I take care of you now. Yay. Becca's in the building. I'm chilling. What you need me to check for you? Oh, my little angel is here. My little angel is here. There's no time to. Yeah. All right. So here's the tea. You mean the drama? Sorry. My parents' anniversary is tomorrow. 57 years. That's a long fucking time to be dealing with somebody. Can't believe that. 57 freaking years. My mom and dad's been married. Holy shit. Yeah, well, I feel bad for my mom. All right. There is an Aries friend of mine that has been in communication with me, but I feel iffy about them. Something feels off. Well, to answer your question, they're an Aries. So, yeah. Aries gives off that moody, secretive, selfish energy that you're never going to figure out because that's who they are. They want to keep you on your toes. Yeah, well, they're usually mental cases. Not all Aries, don't get me wrong. I have some beautiful Aries friends that are not that way. They're like special. They have goodness in their chart. But some are really like doo-doo-doo. My older sister's one of them. She's an Aries delusional biatch. But I have some nice Aries friends, man. They're amazing. They've been so good to me. Shout out to all my lovely Aries women. Those of you who are not mentally challenged. But hey, mental awareness is real. Some people just can't help it. All right, let's check. I had to, sorry. People always know how I talk shit about Aries women. They get mad as fuck. All right, so here they are. They showed up in the reading. All right, I got Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Page of Wands reversed. And this is them, Page of Wands, and the Fool is Aries also. But I got young energy. Is she like your age, or like young in her 20s? Hey, Caddy, what's up, sweetheart? How you been? Well, I don't think you're tripping. I just think that there's gossip there. Like she might be talking about you, or like she might say things about you, and there's like I'm doing great, sweetheart. Good to see you. It's an on and off friendship because she was into me at some point and it was awkward. Okay. Okay. I got you. Yeah, she's very indecisive on proceeding like towards you or talking to you because she knows you're reluctant on, making that decision. But she looks at you as somebody who she desires and still, learn wants to learn from or respects knowing them. She respects you, but she still like feels the displeasure of your like, like not wanting her like that. You know what I'm saying? So she has some bad tidings. Like she's kind of weird. Like you're definitely your suspicions are real, and she's definitely that type of person. I think she's obsessed. I think she gets obsessed, with people, and she has no care and no thoughts, and she thinks that everybody's a possibility. Like she doesn't want to take no for an answer. A lot of Aries don't like to take no for an answer. If you tell an Aries woman that, yeah, no, I don't want you or I don't want to deal with you, they're still gonna be obsessed. They're still gonna be like, yo, you're gonna want me. I'll fucking do everything I want to get you. That's how they are. I'm a certified Aries, um, you know, therapist. But what I'm getting here is she respects you in a way, but she's also reflecting on those times where you were like, nah, it ain't happening. And there's a lot of obsession and like, back. Yeah, Aries enthusiast. Thank you for clearing that up, Caddy. But I think she's gossiping about you or talking about you to her friend or to other people. But she's very like, I don't think that, I mean, I think her intentions are okay, but your intuition is on point. Like she is awkward and like it is an on and off energy because she doesn't know how she still remembers the like you saying nah, I'm not into you like that, it ain't happening. So I do see her being like reluctant to proceed and talk to you and like be couldn't bring cool like. Well, the thing is, if you feel that way now, then my suggestion is don't even entertain it no longer. Cause you know what her intentions is. She wants, to take anybody's energy she can. And see the thing is you have that little angel energy, like you care too much when you shouldn't care at all. Anything you should be caring about is you and Caden and fuck everybody else. Except Daddy Marky, obviously. But it's cool. You know me, I ain't got no bad intentions. But if you're thinking about it, do it. Don't just say you're gonna do it. At the end of the day, fuck that. Let me tell you something. I tell everybody this in the room. Whoever's fucking listening to me, if you have the slightest bit of like thoughts of getting rid of somebody and not talking to them or cutting them off, do it. Don't think about it no longer. Because when you leave it and let it happen, you're gonna regret it afterwards. If your brain is telling you don't deal with this person and cut them off, do it. Fucking do it. You ain't losing nothing. All you're doing is losing a freak or a weirdo or a person that's not even supposed to be in your life. All it is the devil with that three-pronged fork. He's poking you, say, come on, talk to me. Talk to me, you little angel. Talk to me. No. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm telling you, don't deal with it. If your mind's already telling you don't do it, then don't do it. I know it's hard sometimes because people think that everybody has good intentions. This was my sister's problem. She thinks that everybody was nice. So you think people are nice to get what they want. Once they get what they want, they don't know you. They don't fucking care about you no more. People don't give a shit about you like that. Trust me. Okay, Ninja, no problem. You're welcome and thank you. All's gonna be good, Ninja. Us Aquarians are gonna get what we need. So yeah, I always suggest everybody get rid of people. Obviously not in a bad way, you know. But like if you feel like someone ain't giving you the right vibes, don't deal with them. Don't even question yourself. As soon as you question yourself, you allow that person to win. Absolutely, Caddy. I agree. And that's because we're air signs. See, we take that sword and shove it up there. you know? Your BD came over and today with his dog, and I guess because he missed skin, he says he has to move because of what happened to his house. He's moving 20 to 30 minutes away. Oh, well, that's cool. At least it's not that far. Well, I know how that feels, Caddy. I do that all the time. My mouth hurts people too. But you know what? I don't care. It don't phase me. I really could give a shit what anybody thinks about me or says about me. That happened today. He tried to slap you on the ass. Oh, goddamn. He wanted that booty. Oh, I see. Don't lie. You know you gave it to him. Don't lie. You know you gave him the coochie. He was like, come on, baby, please. One more time. Back up, please. I'm begging you. You know you gave it to him. Don't lie. That's all right. A long while. It's only been a month. Stop lying. You said you wanted to be an angel. That ain't long. Long is a year, 2 years, 3 years. That's long. Fuck a month. See, look, you counted the days of the D. Last time I had D was 28 days. Fuck. Tomorrow's gonna be 29. A month is a long time to go without you. Exactly. You know? It's been a long time for me. I'm not gonna say how long, but it's been long for me because I want to get my morals and values straight. You get to a certain point in life where you're like, you know what? It's all good. I don't fucking care. It's not like I need it like that. When I was 22, my hormones are ranging. That's when I got a lot of coochie, but not no more. When you reach 46, you say, fuck it, I don't care. Whatever. When you reach my age, you'll be like, yeah, I don't really give a fuck. Whatever. Been there, done that. Same shit, different day. I don't feel like dealing with no stupid ass fucking person aggravating the shit out of me just for sex or whatever. I can't deal with that shit, to be honest. I don't really care. Sex is not really a big part of my life anymore. It never has been, to be honest. It's obviously important when you're in love with somebody, but I'm not just gonna dish out my dick to everybody. That's not gonna happen. I don't feel like getting no STD or itching my whatever. Like that's not happening. I'm not putting my D anywhere where it ain't supposed to be. I value my life and my D. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? For a woman, it's a pain in the ass. As a man looking at a lot of women in my life, they tell me all the time, Mark, I can't find a decent man. They're all fucked up. And I say to them, well, I can't find a decent women. You women are all hoods. And they get all mad at me. I'm like, yeah, well, it's true. You guys want your cake and eat it too. And then you claim you want a good man. Then when I give you a good man, you don't know what the fuck to do with me. So what's the sense of being with your dumb ass? Hey, what's up, Tristan? All's good, bro. How you doing? Well, the universe can deliver you the new D, but it might not be. See, you gotta ask the universe the right thing. You gotta say, universe, I have a list. Spirit, I have a list. I want. This is what I say. I want a woman. I want a smart woman. I want a woman that's never gonna cheat on me. I want a woman that's going to be loyal. I want a loyal. I want a woman that's trustworthy. I want a woman that's got long black hair. I want to yeah, this type of woman, white, black, other, Portuguese, Asian, whatever your type is. And then you got to say, I want a woman that has a job that's going to. You got to list the whole fucking thing. You can't just say I want a woman and I want a man and blah blah blah. You got to give the universe the whole list. You can't fuck around because they're gonna just give you somebody and you're gonna be like, well, you said you wanted a man. Here he is. I didn't say what type of man you wanted. You got to be specific. Yeah, yeah, no bumps. Fuck that shit. See, that's the thing. You got to be very, very specific on what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell people. That's why my list is so long. The universe is like, fuck, all right, I found 6 out of the 10. Fuck, man, he's gonna be mad at me because the other 4 he still wants. All right, let me see what else I can find out there. Okay, yeah, we got 7 out of 10 now. Fuck. Okay, this person. Oh well. Let's see if we can get a 10 out of 10 for Mark. Fuck, this guy's so goddamn difficult. Hey, well, at least he's being specific. He could have just said, give me a hoe. Fuck, I would have gave one tomorrow. Shit. Fuck, Mark, why you gotta be so difficult, bro? Um, you ask me for 10 things, I'll give it to you anyway. What the fuck? Yeah, no hoods in the window. I ain't going hoe shopping. That ain't happening no more. I'm tired of that shit. Honestly, I attract hoods. I think it's just the way I am. I think they just look at me and say, yeah, I just want him to fuck me. That's it. And I'm like, nah, I don't really want no STD, sweetheart. That ain't happening. I don't need you like that. Let me tell you, there's a lot of hungry hoods out there, men and women. Everybody's hungry for sex. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm not about that life. I'm not about like going after somebody just for sex. Maybe 20 years ago, yeah, but not now. I'm over that shit. I really don't need that shit in my life. You know what? You know what? Like a lot of things are now, like you become someone's like fuck buddy or you become somebody's convenience. That's not good for you because you never know where that person's been. And then you start to be with that person, and the next thing you know, you got some fucking disease, or you get your heart broken because you got attached, or you walk down the road, or you drive across the store and you see that person you just finished fucking with some other person, and then you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Oh yeah, but I gotta remind myself they're just a hoe. But then you start to wonder, you're like, "Oh well, I better watch myself." You can use protection all you want. There's still ways to get you. Yeah, I need a damn connection too. The thing is I don't mind if the woman doesn't have a sports connection with me or something like because I'm into sports, right? So if she don't like sports, that's not really a big deal to me. I'll go watch my sports. You can go watch Friends. I don't give a fuck what you watch, you know. But you do your thing, I do mine. That's cool, And but there has to be like a love connection. Like you gotta care about me. You gotta you love me and be serious about it. You can't just tell me and then not show me nothing. You gotta be fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm getting to a baseball game with you. Got bad in the bowl. It's hot as hell too here. Today was 82, no, 83 degrees and 81 humidity. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. All I did was go outside and I started sweating. My nephew helped me today take some furniture back that I sprayed for my client and go get some more. And we went to go pick up the furniture because it's metal, and we almost burnt our hands from the hot furniture being in the sun. So I had to go get a sheet and put the table on a sheet and pick it up, or else we would have burnt our hands. And he was like, "Damn, Uncle Mark, this shit's hot." And I'm like, "Yeah, is it ever?" I said, "See what I got to go through? Imagine if I was here by myself." I said, "That's why I asked you to help me." So my nephew helped me today. All right, Caddy, I see you sent me a donation. You can ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. And thank you. Yeah, I can't. I love summertime because I like seeing the sun and the water and going in the pool and things like that and having fun. But it's hot, man. I can't stand the heat. And as you get older, it gets worse. You can't tolerate it as much. What's this man want from you? What you think? He wants the golden coochie. He wants the golden coochie. Just remember what my friend used to say. My friend used to say to me, she used to come in here all the time. I haven't seen her in a while. I have her on Facebook, but she's all right. She said to me, I want to know if so and so wants me to ride their mustache. I almost fell off this chair laughing. I couldn't even function for about 5 minutes. And she said, when I read what she said, I fucking died. I will always remember that to the day I die. Oh man, that shit was so funny. She goes, does this guy want me to ride his mustache? And I was like, what? And then I realized what she said, right? And I was fucking dying. I almost fell off this damn chair, man. That shit was the funniest saying I've ever heard in my life at that time. I was like, this damn woman's something else. And I can just imagine her, like, because I know her. I know what she looks like and stuff. So I was fucking dying inside. And she doesn't seem like the type of person that would say that, you know? But when she said it, I was fucking in hysterics. It was the best day ever. The things people say, man. You would like to ride a Mustang. Hey, you never know. You never know, Caddy. It might happen. Oh, man. That shit was funny. All right. So, all right. Yeah, I know. The thing is, a lot of women say here in Bermuda that the guys are overly aggressive, overly hungry, like they just too aggressive. And it's a turn off for a lot of women. So they don't give anybody the time of day. And then, everybody's in their own little category. So it's kind of like a lot of but I'm saying like an overly, aggressive is cool, but like, you know what I mean? Like I know you today, want to fuck you later. You see what I'm saying? Like too aggressive. Like, what happened to dating and getting to know each other? Like, what happened? You just want to like have sex? What type of fucking weirdo? Like that type of aggressive. I've had a lot of women in Bermuda tell me that, oh, every man that comes to me in the club, all they want to do is like pretty much fuck me on the same night they meet me. And I just can't handle that aggression. And I was like, well, That's the way it is. Like people just looking for sex. They don't care about relationships. They're testing you. All right. So this man that you're talking about, hey Amanda, welcome back. So Caddy, this man that you're talking about here, it looks like you'll be talking to him, you know, and chatting to him and stuff. But it looks like, it looks like he is somebody who possibly has broken up with someone recently and he's still arguing with that person or he's still like in a breakup stage. I think he's still obsessed about her and obsessed with that person, but he wants a new adventure and a new relationship. But I think that he'll offer to take you out or he'll offer you on a date and he'll try to seem like he's trustworthy and loyal and he's a cool person, but I still feel like he's got like a past relationship issue or his current past relationship is still like in the midst of a personal breakup relationship type of vibe. Like he's discontinued with this person, but I still think that maybe she's obsessive or she might get in the way or like there's some type of like a back and forth still. There's still like it's still pending. You know what I mean? So, but he does enjoy talking to you, or he will enjoy talking to you more. I think he has, a little to offer you, but not a whole lot right now. I think he has to get over this breakup. And then, like, if he's going through a divorce, he probably wants to like finalize it before he makes a move on you or tries to go further with you. If there is no divorce, then there's probably like a breakup and he's still like, you know, dealing with her because of some obsession and some type of like arguing and back and forth about something. Yeah. Yeah, there's a breakup. Yeah. So I see like he's still dealing with the breakup and there's still like communication between them, but it's more like an obsession, like trying to like deal with everything and get over everything. I just think that it was like he's trying to overcome the breakup. Once he overcomes the breakup, then I think he'll offer. If he hasn't asked you out on a date, I think he will, but it's not going to be nothing serious. You know what I mean? Like I think he's cool. He's trustworthy, but at the same time, don't be like a third wheel or just don't be a rebound for him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I see. Like it's a possibility that he just wants to like talk and just be cool with you. Let me just check something for you real quick. Yeah, he thinks you're attractive. Definitely admires you. He thinks you're beautiful. He thinks you're like you're compatible. But I think that he has like money, but he's not happy. He's one of those people who has his shit together, but like, you know, he's kind of like he wastes his money and he uses his money for corruption. Like he'll probably like try and want to buy you something or take you to a nice restaurant and impress you with his money, but he's still not happy. And I think that like he's kind of like still reflects on his past and things like that, but he just looks at you as someone who he thinks that he's compatible with, and he's like he admires you. He thinks you're sexy. Yeah. And so I just think that, yeah, I think that he wins people over with his money or like his values, like what he had. He might have like a nice car, or he might have like money, or he has a good job, and he uses that to flex on people on anyone. So I think that's what got him in trouble with his last relationship. So I think he's gonna use that with you too, and see how far he gets with you with that. Oh, there you go. See. Yeah, so it looks like he's just attracted to you and he wants to like, flex on you a bit, see what you'll do. But I don't see like, I just think that if there's an attraction there, and like I want to impress you type vibe, but I don't think he really seriously wants a relationship because he just finished getting off of one. Exactly. Well, that's one thing that I can't stand, you know. I never treat anybody like the woman could be a woman could be a millionaire and I'll never talk about money. I wouldn't even care. I don't want nobody for their money because we're gonna die broke anyway. We're gonna die with nothing. We were born into this world with nothing, and we're gonna die with nothing, dude. So I don't give a fuck about your money. I don't care if you're rich. It don't phase me. I've been around rich people my whole life. But when you come from nothing, you understand what nothing is. You can love somebody without money and values and sports cars and pretty things. But hey, I don't know, Caddy. I think that this guy is more like a someone who just wants to see where it'll go. I think he's cool, but you just gotta watch out. Yeah, I mean, it could be. I don't get nothing where it's like significant. I'm getting like a mixed bag here, where like he's still hung over the last person he's with, but he uses his money to impress people. So that's a turn off already. But I just think that he's got a serious attraction towards you. He's attracted to you, and he just looks at you as someone who he's attracted to. But as far as like getting into a relationship and being serious, that's yet to be determined. Nah, like I asked if he wants a relationship with you, and it says he'll be inconsistent. He doesn't really want no love. All he cares about is his riches, his family, his inheritance, or his money, and like he just wants to be home. I feel like you enjoy talking to him and like talking shit with him and having conversations with him, but there is no love. Like I don't see like a relationship. I think his heart is like broken right now where he don't really want to get himself into a relationship. I don't think he's ready to love. Yeah, you enjoy the funniness and you enjoy like, the conversations. I see that. But as far as like he knows he has to change in order to have love with anybody and he's not willing to change. And the change becomes with his experience with the past is still like in his way. But if he's like a family guy and he's with his siblings or mom or dad, or if he has a child, or like children, I think that that's what means more to him than anything. So if he has children, that means a lot to him. If he doesn't, it's his family or like very, very close like friends. But he has some, like his love is not, he knows in order for him to love, he has to be stable and he has to have like a good heart and be very consistent. He's not ready for that. So I would say, Caddy, you're gonna be talking to him and you'll have fun. But as far as like a serious relationship, if you're looking for that, it doesn't look like he wants that or he's gonna get you to that point. But it looks like he'll ask you out on a date or like where you guys might hang out together here and there. But I don't think like he really seriously wants a relationship like that. But that's all like I pretty much get. I don't get nothing like super serious. But I don't get nothing bad. I just think that, he doesn't have his priorities straight. He doesn't have his priorities straight. Well, I mean, you can talk to him if you want to, be friends and shit, but you don't have to like seriously like, obviously like relationship material, I don't really get that from him. And I think it's because of him, he doesn't really want a relationship after what he's been through. But, talking, being friends and being cool, yes. Yeah. I think he's cool with that, but nothing more. If you want to tell him get lost, that's cool. You always have me. So it's a win-win situation. It's that simple. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Gotta make sure, we find the right man until, I get there. And if not, then it's just gonna have to be me anyway. It's that simple. My nephews were like, "You want to go to Florida in August?" I'm like, "You think I'm gonna leave Bermuda to go to a hotter place? Are you crazy?" They're like, "Well, yeah, it's hotter, but we don't have to be outside." I said, "So what's the sense of going away if we're not going outside?" I said, "I don't like Florida like that, to be honest. I've been to Florida a few times, and Florida doesn't really phase me. I want to go somewhere different. I want to go like to Cali or to like somewhere else. Like, yeah, yeah, I know you're waiting, Caddy, but I one day I'm gonna get over there. Trust me. I just need a lot to go. I don't really want to say too much on here, but I have a lot going on right now with family stuff. Nothing bad, but it's good. But it's just a matter of time. And once all the family stuff gets resolved, then I can pretty much be free to do what I want. Yeah, yeah, it's nothing bad. It's like, I have to wait for the divorce to get settled. Um, in between that, making sure my sister and the boys are okay. Like it's almost finalized, but there's still some bullshit here and there we have to deal with. My parents' health are like, up and down. So I'm kind of making sure that I don't go at a bad time. Um, things like that. So once all this shit gets settled, then I'm gonna be like free. You know what I'm saying? And I got like a lot of work to do right now. Like summertime is my business. My business is very big. Like right now, I'm super busy. I have too much going on. Like I wish I can go on vacation right now, but I can't. I can, but like it's not wise for me to do so. So I'm waiting towards like, October, Novemberish, and then I can get out of here. But like I was supposed to go away next week, but I couldn't find anybody to take care of my dog, and I don't leave her with just anybody. I can't trust anybody to be with my dog. Fuck that. There's only one person I trust with the dog, and that's the woman that baths her and clips her nails, and she's known her for a couple years now. But she can't do it next week. But I told her I want to go away in November, and I just have to book it. So I have to find out when I'm available to go. Like so, once I get out of here, I'm gonna come visit all my friends. I've been promising everybody that for the past 3 years, but COVID fucked everything up. Okay, kids, no problem, sweetie. Amanda, you said I can use some relationship advice. Sure, I'm a specialist. I was telling somebody the other day that I have so much. I think it was my last live. My friend was in here from. Yeah, I think it was kids. I think it was. Yeah. Um, I was telling them everybody on my last live, well, not everybody, but there was a friend of mine that was in here from Cali, and she was like, "You gotta come, Cali, Mark. We guys to take care of you." And I'm like, "You sound like everybody." All my California friends are like, "When the fuck you coming out here? You gotta come visit us." And I honestly, I like 50% of the people in here are from the West Coast. That's why I come on here so late, you know, because I have all my California friends that are 4 hours behind and all my West Coast friends. And I want to go to Cali so I can see where my grandfather worked and see some of my family members if they're still there, and just go somewhere I've never been. So I want to stop in a few places on my way there and on my way back, whatever the case may be. So I want to go away for like 2 weeks. But in order for me to do that, I need to like make sure, everybody's okay here before we get to that point. So I'm not gonna leave my family, you know, by themselves or without me for, at a bad time. So once I get myself organized, I'll be going on a nice trip to see all my psychic friends and get the fuck out of here. I need a break. I haven't been away in 3 years because of COVID shit. So I'm trying to get away, and when I do go away, I'm gonna make sure it's a worthwhile trip. All right, you said, what are your thoughts on a guy that tells you he doesn't think you're ambitious enough and wants to make sure you're not a liability, and that he wants you to go hard in every area of life? He's been telling me what to do and how to be, or should I do set my boundaries? I feel I do everything right. Very well. If he's telling you what to do, then that's not a good thing, because that means he's trying to control you. And once you do everything that he says to do, then you're officially controlled. If you take it as a compliment or you take it as a motivation, then that's different. But if you're taking it as this guy's trying to fucking run my life or tell me what, to do, and you don't feel comfortable in that, then that's your red flag. It all depends on how you feel. But you said, I feel I do everything right. I am very loving, kind, supportive, and nurturing, and not a liability by any means. So if you feel you're that all the above and he's telling you you're not, then that's his problem. See, you said since day one he's been telling me what to do and how to be, or what I should do, and I've set my boundaries. Yeah. So you don't want somebody like that. That's not love. That's not a relationship. That's a fucking second dad. Or that's somebody that wants to tell you what to do. That's a control freak, in my opinion. If a woman said to me, you should go hard in everything you do, you should do this, and I would tell her, you should see that door right there. See where that door is? It's the exit for you, sweetheart. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Yeah, well, it all depends. Well, it looks like he wants the perfect world. So it looks like you'll never win in that relationship. Let me tell you something. That's a perfect world, and that's not gonna happen. So let me tell you this, Amanda. And I don't mean to like say this, and I don't know, like, it's not bad what I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna tell you something that could happen and would happen. So say this guy, right? He has high expectations of himself and his partner. So he says he wants to build a strong future, has a nice house and a nice things, and wants both parties to make good money. So say you get a nice house, you with this guy, and you both make money. And say he gets cancer, right? Just let's just say he gets cancer, and you're with him, and you want to, and he makes really good money, and blah blah blah. So say he gets cancer and he can't work, and you're making money, and you got to support him. How the fuck that gonna work? Where is his perfect life? You see, people have too much expectations on what they really want. You can live your life, and yes, you might not get cancer, but what if you do? People think that they're gonna live life with money and houses and all this bullshit. You can't expect to make those just plans. You plan and God laughs. Do you know that? That's why I don't make plans and all that shit. Cause you want to make the perfect life and have the perfect wife and you want to have the perfect everything. And what if that happens? That's why it's never good to be around a person like that because they got too much they got confident expectations. But you never once said, what if this happens? You got to think about the negative parts because it can happen. It's real. I say that every day. What are you gonna do for me? You're gonna take care of me? You're gonna change my fucking diapers if I get old and fucked up and shit myself? You're gonna go grab me and put me in the bathtub and wash me? You're gonna stick by my side when I get cancer? You're gonna pay the fucking rent? You're gonna do everything for me like I would do for you? You probably won't. Well, see, if he made you feel bad, that's your red flag. That's a guy who wants too much. Exactly. Not only that they won't judge you, they'll take you for who you are. Years ago, I used to say, I don't give a fuck what a woman has, but I can do. I don't need a woman. I want one, and a woman should say the same thing. I don't need a man, but I want one. And if you want one, you got to make sure what you want not necessarily comes with the full package. And nothing's gonna be perfect, you know. But all it is. But see, he had a rough childhood and didn't have money, which I understand. But yeah, but see that's no excuse. That's no excuse. People who say, "Oh, I had a rough childhood," you don't know what life is. That's all bullshit talk. That's an excuse. You see, I had a rough childhood too. I was born and raised in a fucking ghetto full of drug addicts and crackheads and ghetto fucking guys. My neighborhood was in the fucking paper every day. Somebody going to jail. I watched all my friends die, get locked up, and high on drugs and die. I watched one of my best friends get addicted to heroin and he was dead in 3 months. I've seen a lot of my friends die that I grew up with because of where I was. But that didn't change my life. That made me want to be better, yes. Not like them. Yeah, but see, making money, let me tell you something. I worked for multi-millionaires my whole life. For the past 16 years, my business would not be successful if I didn't work for multi-millionaires. I don't care about what money they have. They're gonna die just like me with no fucking money, no house, no nothing. All you're gonna do is your body goes in a box 6 feet under the ground, it disintegrates, where you fucking burn your shit or whatever you want to, how your funeral is gonna be. And guess what? You become a spirit. You have no money, no house, no nothing. That's exactly what life is. None of that shit should ever matter. Want me to tell you another story? Two of my aunties, actually three of my aunties have died in the last 5 years. My mom cried today because she says all her sisters are dead. She's the last one, and she has a brother. All of them were rich. All of them had money. All of them had a house. And guess what? They all died with nothing. And all their money and all their houses are going to everybody who don't deserve it. See what I'm saying? People got to face reality, you know? I'm trying to stay positive about look, I honestly I want to believe in love and I want to believe in relationships, but you can't allow your potential partner or the person that you are interested in to dictate what they want you to do with your life, especially if you're not telling them what to do with theirs. There's got to be an equal give and take. And that's why relationships don't last. Because one person always feels like they should be running that person's life. If I wanted you to run my life, I'll be working for you. But if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, you can't have that man telling you what the fuck to do and how to live your life. Same thing with me. If I meet a woman, I'm not going to tell her how to live her life. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to get to know her and I'm going to advise her to do things. Whether she takes my advice, that's up to her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, babe, you need a better job because we're going to buy a house. And that's what I want. And if you don't do that, then fuck you. I'm going to find some other dumb bitch to pay my rent. I'm not going to say that to that woman. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Well, that's the thing. You know your value, Amanda, and obviously he doesn't value that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use reverse psychology and show him, look, I'm the fucking catch here, not you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I tell women all the time, you gotta put these guys in their place. You gotta tell them, well, if you're not satisfied with me, go find somebody that will do what for you. If you don't want me, if you think I'm not gonna do it, then you go somewhere else. JM, I don't do free readings, but I do free messages. I'll give you the message of the day. I don't answer questions for free. I've done that for a very long time. I only do that for like my clients that come to me on a regular basis. I'll give them, um, you know. Yeah, sure. Kits, I see that you donated. You can ask your question if you want. Right, I think you did. I got a donation here. I think it's from you. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, it's up to you at the end of the day. But my advice, if you're being told what to do and you feel like you're being critiqued by him too much, then that's a red flag, sweetheart. That's that. But you do whatever you want. It's your life. But if you want relationship advice, that's not a relationship I'd advise you to be in. You gotta like use reverse psychology on his ass and make him understand that what he's getting is a loving, kind, woman that's, the best thing since sliced bread. You gotta put your value on right in front of him. And if he can't see that, then it don't make sense. And he ain't gonna change. Even if he apologizes, it doesn't matter. If he's already got that mindset, he's not gonna change. JM, you want a message? I'll give you a message. And then I'll answer your question. Kids, just put your question in the chat. All right, JM, let me see what I have for you. All right, JM, listen to your intuition. You want the truth and get rid of low vibrational people. So if your intuition is telling you to not be around people that you are around, then that's telling you that's the truth. To not be around people who put you on a low vibrational mentality. So Spirit wants you to get rid of the low vibrational people around you. Don't entertain them. Do what's best for you and you only. You're welcome. I just want to know if he's the right person to take it slow with and get to know. All right, let's check. Well, actions speak louder than words, Amanda. So if he starts to show more action and shows you what's up, then you can hang on to it if you want. But just remember, people don't change like that. So my advice is to, if you really like him, see if what you can get out of him. But see if he, like, shows you more initiative, or changes his ways. But it's highly unlikely. What he says and what he does is two different things. If he says he values you and appreciates you, then he will not be telling you what to do. All right, kids, I'll check for you, Marcus. Yeah, exactly. Uh, Kids, things with Marcus is not going to get better. It's just like it's going to be an obstacle to deal with him. Um, I think he's very focused on money and his prosperity, and I think that he's a person that's impressive to you, but he has no substance. It's just a fantasy. Honestly, it's just like a fantasy, and it's unrealistic to even think that it's going to go anywhere. You can imagine and you can daydream and wish about it, but I don't see it going anywhere because of him. I think that he's very focused on like money and like leaving you in suspense. And I think that he spends a lot of money and he doesn't care. And a woman is not on his mind. Like he's not like a type of person. I think he's tempted to talk to you more, but he feels like kind of weak. Like he's not really like wanting to deal with a woman. I don't think he has anything against you. I think he's tempted to like talk to you and like hang out with you and be with you more. But I think his love for money and his love for himself is overriding that. So to be honest, like in the next 30 days, it's not going to get any better. You might get a hi, hello, whatever, little communication here and there, if that. But he's not a real person. Like he's just something that's imaginary in your mind and in his as well. He's more of a person that has an attitude that you be listening to him, you be like, yeah, all right, bro, whatever you say. So as far as you and him getting better or like being in a relationship or something like that, I don't see it happening. I think he loves money more than he loves coochie. Poor guy. I mean, he thinks you're a cool person. He thinks you're like, you're honest and you're a good person. He wants to be friends, but I would say watch out for him because he's very temperamental. He can be lying to you. He's gonna lie to you. He's gonna tell you shit. Like he might shift his ways and his thoughts. And you be like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Like I think that there's gonna be possibilities for you and him to talk again and just be friends, but that's about it. He does think good of you, like I told you last time. He doesn't have anything bad, no bad vibes about you. He just thinks you're cool. But yeah, well, if you just want to be friends, then yeah, I can see the friends happening. But if you want it more than that, then it's not gonna work that way. I think you'll get to know him better because your question is, I just want to know if he is the right person to take it slow with and get to know better. Yeah, that's fine. I think that will happen. I think you'll get to know him and you'll be cool with him. But just know that he's not going to like, be a trustworthy person to deal with. He'll show his true colors eventually. Like you'll hear and listen to things that he says and you be like, okay, bro, whatever you say. Yeah, Amanda, that's just, if what he says and what he does is two different things. Never let a person, man or woman, tell you, you know, what to do. Like, yeah, well, there you go. See, you know. So you're actually dating him. See, because you said, I mean, we almost broke up a week ago. I told him that he might be the right person for you. Repeat the same thing. Yeah, exactly. So he knows he can't find nothing, no one better. That's why he's holding on to you now. He is temperamental, yeah. That's what I'm getting. Like his temper is like up and down. And when he don't get his way, he'll probably act like a man child. So you gotta watch out for that. I get emotions around him. I got emotional feelings. Like he's like a double dealing. He plays both fields. So he might be talking to somebody and then say something about you and then go back to somebody else and say something else. He's like a double, plays both fields. So just watch out for him. He's not the sharpest pencil in the box. But Amanda, it's up to you. Sometimes relationships develop better with communication. So if you communicate with him and talk to him and tell him what you really want, and he doesn't show any action, then that's your answer. No answer is an answer. Yeah, no problem. It's all good. Yeah, boundaries and self love is the best love. You know, the thing is like you can't let a person be. If you're going out with somebody, obviously you have a connection with that person, right? Because you're going out with them. As you go out with that person, you're going to get to know that person more and more and more as time goes on. Every day is a day for learning, and every day is a day for, shit to happen, right? Every day you get closer to your goals and your desires and whatever you want. Also, disaster too. But my advice is to, like, give things a chance, see where it goes, you know, get to know somebody. And then when you get to a point where you feel like you want to live with that person, say it. Say, hey, look, let's try to live with each other. What do you think? If that person hesitant, then that's not meant for you. That person says, yeah, I want to live with you. I want to make this work. I want to see how we're gonna live together. Once you start living with someone, you really get to see who you're fucking dealing with. That's my opinion. And that's my advice. And that's why it's gonna take a lot for me personally to actually be in a serious relationship. Because if I'm dating you for like 3 to 6 months and I'm there, like, talking to you, being cool with you and shit, and we're, having fun. And after like the 5th month, the 6th month, we start having sex and we get even closer and closer and closer. And after a year of being in a serious relationship with you, I'm going to say, okay, babe, look, you want to move in with me or you want me to move in with you, or we're going to start to live with each other. And after the first 3 months of you living with that person, you're going to start to see a different person, or you're going to see the same person, but it's going to get better. And then after a year of living with that person, you're going to see who that person really is. And if you like what you see and you can deal with what you deal with that person, then you can get married, or you can be even with that person for longer and longer and longer. But a relationship is a 24/7 job. You have to keep on that shit. You can't just get comfortably like, yeah, I got him. I'm good now. And when things go bad, I'll just get on my knees and make his day and I'll be fucking happy. No, sweetheart, it don't work that way. That's when you go, you know? I fucking know what I'm talking about. Trust me. I've been in this world long enough, and I've seen people make the mistake of rushing into a relationship with not actually building the relationship into a foundation. Hey, Queen Meme, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kids, well, you can always improve. We can always improve. Everybody has flaws. Nobody's perfect, but we can always improve the way in every category that we have. Yeah, I know, right, Caddy? We've only been in a relationship for 4 months, and he's already behaving this way. I feel like conversations about the future he has together here too. I feel like it's too soon. Yeah, Amanda, that's a red flag to me. That's like going too far ahead. It's okay if you're sitting there and we're talking and we're saying, okay, our mutual feelings or our mutual like desires. Like I can sit there and go on a date with you and say, I'm 46, I really would love to have kids, and maybe if you're 36 and you don't have any or you want another one, maybe like we can have one day. If you say, oh hell no, I don't want kids, I'm not gonna be like, oh well, if you don't want kids, then fuck you, I'm leaving. I could be losing the potential partner of my life. So it's all depends on everyone's like, motivation or what you're really looking for in a person. But sometimes you're never going to find that perfect person in your eyes. You're going to find somebody that's going to eventually be perfect for you. But how are you going to know if you don't give it a chance? How are you going to know if you don't put the time in? This is why we have so much divorce now because people rush into marrying without even knowing who the fuck they're dealing with. And that's the biggest problem in this world, in my opinion. And then you get people who get into a relationship, they do everything I said. They go out, they live with each other, then they get married, they have kids, they have a house, they have good jobs, they're perfectly fine. And then they get like 20 years into it and they're like, you know what? Nothing's changed. This is the same bullshit every day. Like you gotta, keep things spicy. You gotta keep things, you gotta keep communicating. You gotta keep making things better and better. How the fuck you supposed to grow together if shit ain't changing, if shit ain't getting better? You know why? Because you're comfortable being with a fucking idiot. You're comfortable dealing with bullshit. And if you grow comfortable with dealing with bullshit, then you're either one gonna stay that way, or two, you're gonna say, fuck this, I can't take it, I'm gone. And then when you're gone, you're gonna be like, shit, I should have done this a long time ago. How many times I've heard people say that this past couple of years? I should have done this shit a long time ago. I should have never married this clown. I should have never had kids with this idiot. But I love my kids. Or hey, I should have never got this job. I should have never done this. I should have never done that. We all make mistakes. We're human beings. But you can fix and not make the same mistakes again. If you're not happy, don't be with nobody that don't make you happy. You got to be with somebody that uplifts you, makes you feel good, makes you want to get up in the morning, makes you want to do things for them. There's got to be equality. If there's no equality, if you're not giving 100%, if you're not getting 100%, then don't give 100%. You got to give people a taste of the medicine, and then if they don't take that well, then that's telling you wave the red flag and get out while you can, because it ain't gonna change. I'll guarantee you, they will not change. And if they do, it's gonna be for 2 weeks. That's it. Sad as it sounds, it's true. Well, it all can happen, but it's a process. That's what's up, kids. You gotta put him in his place. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, kids, see that? That's why you put him in his place. That's why he don't want to go nowhere. He's like, fuck that. I can't be tempted to talk to kids. She's too upfront. See, a lot of guys don't think they can run a woman's life, and vice versa. A woman think they can do it too. If you're trying to run somebody's life, that's not a relationship. That's a control freak, narcissistic behavior. Exactly. He might not like it though. He might be like, this biatch is aggravating me. He says he doesn't want someone that takes breaks, and I said, I'm easygoing. Treat someone. Well, hey, you know, Amanda, if you want to deal with that, you can if you want. Some people can handle dealing with people's emotions and people's bullshit and people's ways. It keeps the relationship going sometimes. Some people can tolerate, people saying shit or their partner saying or doing dumb shit. Um, at the end of the day, it's never going to be perfect. I think that people are thinking that relationships are always going to be perfect, but it's not. But if you can tolerate a little bit of bullshit, then you're doing all right. But as far as like them controlling you or telling you what you should be doing and what you should not be doing without even asking for their advice or asking for their input, then that's not a good thing. Like, you don't want to be in a relationship where you're being told what to do to meet their needs. That's just whack. That's not good. Yeah, exactly. Right. But that's what people do. See, they use reverse psychology, kids. They make you think that they're somebody they're not, just to get in your heart or get in your energy or get in your pants. Yeah. And I'm straight up from day one. And that's probably why, most of my startup relationships don't even go nowhere, because I make it perfectly clear right off the bat. When a woman starts talking to me and we start to date, or I start to talk to her and things like that, I can tell from like the first couple of weeks if this woman's for real or not. I can just look at her picture and say, "Yep, nope." Or I can just listen to her talk and I can tell if she's full of shit or not. And maybe, I guess, I'm intimidating to some women that I deal with because I have no filter. I'm going to tell them exactly what I feel and what I expect. See, I tell women what I expect. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to tell you what I expect. I expect you to be honest. And if you're not honest, then we're not going to work. If you lie to me because you're scared, then I don't want you. I don't want a scared liar, and I don't want a liar because you're scared. If you tell the truth and I believe you, and we have a trustworthy friendship that turns into a trustworthy relationship, and we can have a trustworthy life together. But if I can't trust you, I will never love you. And after I gain your trust and you gain mine, and you lied to me a year down the road about some dumb shit, then it's gonna have to start all over again, or it's gonna have to end. Hey Mike, what's up? All good, bro. How you been? Yeah, exactly. Be careful with your heart. If you're not in love yet, then that means it's not really a decent relationship. 4 months is not really a time frame to love somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can love a pet in the 4 months, but I don't think you can love a person in 4 months. That's just my opinion. I think that love is taken for granted. Love is just a word for some people. Oh yeah, me too, Caddy. I can't handle that shit. You lie to me, we're not gonna be friends and we're not gonna be lovers. You ain't lying to me. Once you lie once, then you're gonna lie. Keep lying. That's why I can't handle too many people. That's why my circle is very small. And that's why my relationships never build and never last. Because I'm too real for the people that tell lies. Exactly. That's one thing about me. I don't have to lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth about everything. And sometimes the truth hurts or the truth makes that person intimidated. They're like, fuck, this guy says the truth all the time, so I better not tell no lies. But fuck, I can't tell him I did this. I can't tell him I did that because I don't really know him like that. So what makes you different than me for me not to tell me the truth? So if I'm telling you the truth and you're not, how is that fair? You explain to me, how is it fair when we get into a dating, potential friendship, love relationship that you lied to me and I find out afterwards, but I've been truthful to you the whole time? And what excuse you have for that lie? Oh, I was scared. Please forgive me more. I won't lie to you again. No, sweetheart. If you lied, you're going to lie again because you're going to get scared to tell me the truth. If you were scared from the jump, you're going to be scared again to tell me the truth because you know I'm going to tell you the truth. And you can do research, you won't see no lies on my end. And I think that's what mentally drains people when they're around me is they're like, fuck, this guy just keeps saying the truth. When is he gonna lie so I can tell my lies? You can wait for a while, you're not gonna hear it. Because that doesn't make no sense to me. Why lie when you can just tell the truth so you don't have to remember a lie? But some people just don't get that concept of being truthful. Not my problem. Honestly, sometimes being single and not having nobody lie to you is the best feeling in the world. And for the past 5 years, I've been single and it's been the happiest time of my life. And I'm not afraid to say it. I love women and I would love to be in a relationship with a trustworthy, beautiful woman that will make me happy. I know that what I bring to the table. And if she brings the same, then we're good to go. And if not, I'll help her. I'm not going to judge her or disrespect her. But see, that's too easy. They want drama, they want lies, they want Young and the Restless episodes. I'm not about that. So that's the people of today. And then all they need is one bad friend to say, oh, fuck him. Just lie to him. Who fucking cares? Oh, he wants to get to know you. Fuck that. Try his dick out now. See where if he'll take you now. Seduce him. Fuck him. Who cares? That's all it takes. Is you listening to a clown and you become a part of the circus. That's the biggest problem as well, is listening to your peers and listening to the wrong person. And then you end up losing the right person. It's sad, but it happens every single time. Somebody would say, oh, you're dating Mark? Oh, that guy, oh, the guy used to play music. Oh, he had all these bitches all over him. Oh, he fucked like at least all those girls from back in the day. I know he did. Because I saw him fuck every single one of them. I watched him. Okay, there, sweetheart. Whatever you say, that's what you think, you're wrong. I could lie and tell you I did, but I didn't. So you're already judging me and putting this scenario in this woman's mind, and she didn't even know me. She don't want to take the time to know me because she's just taking your stupid word for it about me. So then you just ruined a perfect relationship that was in the making because you want to listen to some idiot that don't even know me. See what I'm saying? There's so many things that happen, and then people get psychologically fucked up, but they don't realize that they didn't even give that person a chance because you was always already you were you they've been analyzed by someone that you know that's not even a real good source. Exactly. I never entertain gossip, Caddy. And let me tell you something, Caddy. You know me, and you and I joke on here plenty of times, and I know I can see. I look at you and I say, we joke around a lot. You've come in here and you say, look, I used to date this guy. I used to be there. I have a baby daddy, but I don't judge you. I don't look at you as I'm not gonna say, oh, I know what Caddy's done because I'm read for her and she's been, doing this and that. But that means she's a rat or she's a hoe or she's not somebody I want. That could be totally false. I can get to know you and you become the love of my life and we're happily ever after. Even though I'm read for you and know what you've done, who fucking cares? You don't know what I'm done. You don't know me like that. But we could be the perfect match. You see what I'm saying? So why am I gonna judge what you've done if I'm not perfect myself? Exactly. Because here in Bermuda, everybody knows everybody, and everybody knows somebody that knows somebody. So I get judged big time because of my past. Because I was a DJ, I'm automatically a whore. Because girls were coming up to me drunk, asking me to play their favorite song. So that makes me a hoe. The fuck is wrong with you people? See, that's why a lot of women like bash me because they weren't getting fucked by me, or they didn't get their song played by me. That shit happened 20 something years ago. Leave that shit in the past. I ain't fucking worried about that shit. Leave me alone. So people ruin my chances because they talk shit about me. They gossip about me. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Oh hell yeah. It works both ways, Caddy. It definitely works. Because as a man, I'm gonna always say women are like that. And you could say men are like that too, because you're a woman, you know? Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. But see, that's the dilemma that I have here, and I have like majority of times. Look, I've had when I first started this channel and until now, I always talk shit to everybody and have fun with everybody. But there's some women that come in here and say, "Oh, you're a flirt. You talk to all these girls. You talk shit to all these girls. You invite them to Bermuda. You do this, you do that. So fucking what? I'm a single man. I can do what the fuck I want. You don't like it? Go somewhere else." You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking judge me because I'm in here flirting and talking shit to random women. Like, these people are my friends. I read their life. They're coming in here asking me about a man. What am I gonna say? No, you don't need that guy. You want me. I'm gonna fly to you right now. I'm not like I'm just having fun and everybody's playing along with it because we're friends and we're just having a good time. So what? You're not gonna date me because I'm in here talking to a bunch of women? You don't make no fucking sense. So what you want me to do? Wear a sign on my forehead that says I can't talk to other women because I'm with you? That means we're never gonna work because that ain't gonna happen. I gotta talk to women every day or men every day. It's part of life. Exactly. And I've known a lot of people in here for a long time. Before I even had this channel, I've known people in other chat rooms that now support me and have friends, are friends with me. It doesn't mean I've fucked every person in this room or I haven't fucked anybody in this damn room who comes in here for the past 4 years because everybody lives in different countries and different places. Fuck you think I am a millionaire of a private jet fucking all my clients all over the world? Come on now, grow up. But that's how some people talk to me in here. And some women have said that shit to me. It don't bother me because I know they're delusional and dumb. But I've had women say that shit to me on here. "Oh, I could never date you because you talk to all these girls in here and you're a flirt. You're a fucking this and that." I'm like, okay. Apparently, I'm not supposed to flirt with women in my chat room. Um, and I'm single, so I'm not allowed to do that at a single status. Okay, there, sweetheart. You got issues. You need help. I don't know what's wrong with this world. I really don't. People are fucking really crazy. Yeah, well, I've had guys come in here and hate on me saying, "Hey, oh, this is where all the women at. You got all the women, bro." I'm like, what the fuck, man? You want women? Go get your channel too, bro. Go show your face. Go pull in the women too. You can do what I do. You can talk to women all day. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like people like don't want me to have fun, or people don't want me to like talk to women. If it was all men in here, then they'd say, "Oh yeah, where's the women at? Women don't like you. You ugly fuck. You got men in here. You got a bunch of mixed nuts in here. You must be gay, or you must be this, or you must be that." They'll come up with some other scenario. I never like I don't. I'm not here to impress anybody. I really don't care what anybody says. But I'm just saying like this is how people are like. But being a psychic guy, like there's more. No, honest to God, there's more women that come get readings than men. Period. I don't have an equal amount of men and women in here. There's some men who come in here. There's like a handful of guys, and there's all women. 90% of the people that come in here are women, because 90% of the women want a reading, where men don't really care and they don't come in here like that unless they're into tarot. Exactly, and it's everywhere. It's not just here. It's everywhere. So if you're a guy reader and you got all women in your room and you're married, it doesn't mean that you're cheating, does it? Last I checked, it don't. And I used to tell people my dick can't go through this computer or the phone when I talk to you. You know that, right? Like, grow up, people. You know, there's more to life than judging and talking shit about somebody because they're having fun. But that's what it is. It all boils down to jealousy, though. It all boils down to jealousy, people having fun, talking shit, and just like being cool and stuff. Yeah, I've had some really close friends on here, and I would, I would love to date some of the women that I've, you know, talked to in here. Plenty of them, tons of them, because they're all good women, all good people. Why not? You never know, you know. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to do it. I'm not, and neither is that person. You live in two different places. That's a task. That's a fucking serious task to deal with. So I've been there and done that a few times on here, and it don't work. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But some people like are like that. And then when a woman reader's on here and they got guys coming in, they're like, "Oh yeah, she's a hoe. Look at her talking to Mark. Look at her talking to John. Look at her talking to Manuel. Look at her talking to so and so. She's a hoe. Or look at her showing her cleavage, trying to get men in here." You can't remember these people. Like they're always gonna talk shit about you. But like, I'm the type of guy I don't really care. I just listen to the gossip and laugh. But like I've been on here for 4 years almost now, and I've been through it all, and I'm still here, and I'm still talking shit, and I'm still having fun, and I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care. You can say whatever you want. I'm at the age now where I'm not bothered by what people say anymore. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. It used to be worse than it's turned down a lot now. When I was my first 2 years on here, oh my god, man, I had some of the craziest, most unbelievable fun women and people in my chat room. You guys had a ball in here. We guys are so separate ways now. Everybody's, doing their thing. Not every you don't need a reading every fucking year and every day. Some people are like, get their dose of it and then go on about their business. And I'm happy for them. A lot of people have come in here and evolved in the last 4 years, and I don't see the same people. Some people come back after a while and be like, "Oh, Mark, hey, how you doing? I saw you on. Let me talk to you." Blah blah blah. That's all good. Like people, always come back and say hello or whatever, and that's cool. And if I never see them again, hey, that's all good. There are people in your life for a reason or a season. But I just think people got to use their, keep their judgments to themselves and just go about their business. And stop worrying about what somebody's doing in their room and how they run their room and how they talk to people. That's just the way it is. You do what you want. Yeah, exactly. I don't go around worrying about nobody else and what they're doing. I can give a shit about what they're doing. I could care less. It don't phase me. I ain't worry about this channel and this channel only. I support my friends that come in here that have channels. I'm the first one to say hello and or subscribe or to like, recommend you or to link up with you or to whatever. I'm always there to help, but not everybody's like that. People are too worried about money, fame, popularity, likes, subscribes, and all that bullshit. Whereas, I'm not that type of person. I really could care less. I just want to have fun. I want to laugh. I want to laugh. I want to, talk shit. Nah, that's cool. It's all good. You're Marky? Okay, cool. I know spell check is annoying. I know it's very annoying. Sometimes you want to say something and it doesn't come out. Yeah, exactly. There's a channel that I watch sometimes because I like the guy. He's pretty funny and he's cool. And it's like he pretty much like in the beginning he was cool, but now he begs for money and begs for like people to like donate. And I'm like, are you listening to yourself right now? I'm like, wow, bro. All right. Well, that's the end of me coming in here. I don't like that shit. I don't like when people like beg for money indirectly. I can't handle that. Yeah. I mean, I never want to be popular on here and I never want to be like a person that people come in and annoy and shit like that. I never want to be popular on here and I'm glad I'm not. And because people see it people are labeled on here. See, if I came on here and like promoted myself more like these people do, buy likes and buy subscribers and buy views and be like, oh fuck, this shit got 1,000 views in a minute. I'm coming in here to see what this guy's about. But because my shit's normal, nobody cares. See, nobody will come in here. They'll come in here and look, listen, and then they'll leave. They'll be like, yeah, this guy don't do no free shit. I don't want no free message. I want him to answer a question for free. And I've done that for the first 2 years of being on here. I gave free shit every fucking day, but I'm not gonna keep doing it. I done my free part. I give a free message every day. That's more than enough. You can come in here every single time and get a free message. I wouldn't even care. But I'm not gonna give you my energy like that. I'm not gonna sit here and do free questions all fucking night. No. Been there and done that. I'm not doing it no more. Because even when you give somebody something for free, they still complain. Or you're gonna end up being on that free question forever. Now, earlier when you asked me your question, I will answer like I'm more for you because one, you're always good to me. We've known each other for a long time. You've been my client and my friend for a long time. You treat me with respect. I treat you with respect. I'll elaborate on the answer and give you more than what you bargained for. I do it for you every single time because I want to, because I treat you like how you treat me. That's how what I do for you, and that's how it's gonna be until I get otherwise treatment, right? So other people that don't give me the same respect won't get the same answers. It's that simple. And that's how it should be. You should not be doing more for somebody who don't do fucks for you. You know what I'm saying? And what are you really expecting to get, from somebody who don't even know you, or someone who like you just come around once in a blue moon and expect the whole world, or expect me to shuffle 20 cards for you? You can get the answer to a question in 3 cards. It's just that, so one person came in here about 2 months ago and they said, I'm only donating to you. They said, I want to donate for a question. I said, yeah, no problem. I just subscribed to you. I said, okay, thanks. And then they said, how many cards do you pull when you answer a question? I said, 3. He goes, oh, that's not enough. I want you to pull like 9 cards for me. I said, well, you got the wrong room then, because you don't need 9 cards to answer one question. Do you need 9 bullets to kill somebody? You just need 1, right? Fuck you talking about? I ain't putting no 9 cards for you. Who the hell you think you are? For $5, you should be grateful I'm giving you 3 and answering the question in the truthful way. If I give you 9 cards, you're confusing me and you're gonna confuse the answer. You don't need that much cards to answer a question. It's simple. You just gotta read the cards in different ways and figure it out. But if you ain't a reader like that, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Don't tell me how to run my fucking room and tell me how to answer a question. Fucking mental. Well, you can take your business elsewhere. Yeah, you don't need 9 cards. Like, let me tell you something. A lot of these readers, and I'm not dissing them, and I'm not saying this, everybody has their own way. And I respect everybody's way of answering questions. You can answer questions whatever you want. Exactly. I answer a question with 3 cards, no problem. And I don't say, you'll never hear me say I need to clarify this answer. There's nothing to clarify because you got the answer with the first 3 cards. If you don't trust what Spirit's giving you, then you shouldn't be reading. Hey Philomena, how you doing? I got your donation. Yeah, exactly. It's a specific number, right? But you know what it is, Caddy? People go into these other readers' room and they think because they get more cards, they're gonna get a different answer or a better answer. With 3 cards, you can elaborate and answer that question. Answering a question doesn't even involve 9 words. But people say like, I can't stand this fucking guy. He always says like, he always counteracts my answers or my questions. You're damn right, because I've been doing this shit longer than you. You can't tell me what fuck I'm doing and what I'm doing. I've been doing this shit for almost 20 years. 3 cards, I've been answering everybody's questions with 3 cards. I'm not gonna answer your question with 9. You're not special. And I'm not gonna do that because that's gonna confuse me and you. Fuck you think Spirit is? Dumb? You're gonna tell me the answer. I'm gonna answer three cards. My sister let me listen to this reading today, and the woman said the famous thing. She goes, "Oh, you got the 5 of Cups. This card means you're thinking about spilt milk, and you're like that saying that says, oh, your cups are oh, you see all your cups here, 3 of them are falling over, so you're crying over spilled milk." And I'm like, what? Woman, don't you know that that's just like the oldest bullshit saying for that card forever? The 5 of Cups does not mean that, you moron. I stopped listening I told my sister, don't listen to this stupid woman. She don't know what the fuck she's talking about. You'll never hear those words out of my damn mouth. Caddy, you got the 5 of Cups. So that guy, it's like spilled milk. You'd be like, what? He's gonna spill his milk? What the fuck you talking about? You'd be like, okay, bro. I just wasted $5. People's definitions of cards are ridiculous. It makes me fucking laugh. They say the same shit somebody else says. There's more followers than leaders. All right, Philomena, what are Tyler's feelings for you? Let's check. I know, right? All right. Tyler is feeling defeated. He feels overwhelmed. How he feels about you is that he has to put in a lot of effort. And if there's like a distance between you guys, then he feels like he has to work extra hard to be in your energy or be with you. Um, he also like feels that he has to face reality and face the facts that if he really wants you, he has to put in the work. He feels like he has no opportunity with you, and he feels like he's gonna let you down. He feels like he's not worthy to be with you, or he's not like ready to be with you 100%. Looks like he's more focused on work, his career, and like putting in more commitment to that. He feels like he can't get you in a relationship and be with you 100%. So his feelings for you is like cautious. He's cautious about being together with you because he knows he won't be able to give you what you want. Because if you tell him, look, I want a serious relationship, I want, love, I want this, I want that, he might be like, yeah, fuck this, I can't do it. I won't be able to give her what she wants. And he knows he's going to have to put in a lot of effort. So that's kind of make him, feel like, I don't really want to do this because I know I have to do too much to be with her. So Philomena, I would say that his feelings for you is up and down. Like one day he feels like he can overcome the difficulties and be with you and find his way to you. But between work and you, he would probably choose work, and he would probably choose like his work life because he probably doesn't. I don't get no like love feelings here at all. I just get feelings of being overwhelmed and expecting a loss and expecting nothing to happen between you and him because he thinks you're gonna cut him off if you don't do what he wants you to do. And if he doesn't put in enough effort, he's not gonna get anything from you. So he feels like he's gonna let you down, and he feels like not hopeful, and he feels bad luck that he won't be able to give you what you want or do what you want or be there for you 100% because of his job and distance that he has between you. So that's what I got, Phil. I mean, his feelings are up and down. He feels like he won't be able to be who you want him to be. So, Caddy, how's your son? How's he doing? Is he finished school yet? Like for this year? Okay, good. Oh, okay. I told him let's be friends until we know for sure this is what we both want. Yeah, that's why I got what I got in the cards because he doesn't know like what he wants to do. He's working and he feels like if he gets into a relationship with you, then he feels like he has to do a lot because he knows what you expect from him. So that makes sense, Philomena. I would say just let him come to his own and you both make your decision after, just be friends, like you said, and see how it works out. But I don't get nothing seriously bad. I just think that he doesn't feel like he's, ready for it. He's not able to start until next year. Here you have to be 5 on or before. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Well, if he has a rash, do you know what Sudocrem is? Sudocrem is the best thing to put on a rash. And if he's getting a rash, it's got to be something that he's You don't know what Sudocrem is? It's the best thing for a rash. My friend had the same problem with her. Look, I'll show you. I'll show it to you. I'll go get it for you. You can order it on Amazon. See that? Take a screenshot of it and go look it up at your pharmacy or like get it on Amazon or wherever, Walmart, one of those places. This is like the best rash stuff. One of my friends, her son had rash for the longest time and the doctors didn't know what it is. I told her get that and it went. She ain't talked to me about that rash since. She coated it all over him. He was fine. Within 3 days, his shit was gone. This is like the best stuff ever. My mom always uses that on us. I had him at the doctor. She gave him a steroid cream, which helped, but it's still there. And doctor said it will be fine. Yeah, fuck those doctors. Don't listen to them. The doctors don't know shit. Yeah. See, I just pull cards on it and it tells me he's going to be fine. It's not nothing serious. And if he takes this stuff, he'll be fine. I asked if he takes Sudocrem, will it go away? It says yes. I got all good cards on that because I knew that's what it is. It's a temporary thing. It's nothing that's like serious. Like, I think it's more like how am I gonna put this into like a health form? I think that I don't know if he has anxiety or he's like nervous to go places and to do things. Is he shy? Like, is he shy or like standoffish? Or yeah, that could be it too. Like he might break out in like in hives because he feels nervous. Like when he's around people, he might get nervous, or he just feels nervous, or he just feels like uneasy, and that breaks out the hives in his body. Ah, yeah, that could be it. He could be allergic to grass. My dog was like that. She used to go into a rash when she was on fresh cut grass. So we used to tie her up and not put her on the grass no more. She used to bite her hands because she was allergic to the grass. It was fucking crazy. I can't believe that shit happened. But yeah, that's probably what it was. But if you get that Sudocrem, it works. Trust me. Yeah. Poison ivy will go away eventually, but it could also do with his anxiety. If he has like an issue with his like his fears, or he's just shy, or things like that. Nah, it's not. It's you saw the thing, right? Yeah. It's let me see something. Hold on. Um, let me help you out here. Yeah, it's on Amazon. Oh no, it's not on Amazon. Amazon doesn't have it. It's got a different name. It's Dermo Cream. You don't want that shit. Um try like Walmart, or like, I don't have Walmart. We don't have Walmart here, right? But I can't remember where she got hers when I told. I think she said, I think honestly, I think she said Walmart or Target had it. I thought it was Amazon, but it might not be. Let me check on Walmart. Yeah, Walmart has it, sweetheart. Walmart has a shitload of it. Yeah, Walmart has it. That's what it is. It was Walmart, not Amazon. My bad. Yeah, if you have a Walmart near you, it's Sudocrem, not cream, right? It's Sudocrem. So if you go in the search bar on Walmart site, it'll show you, and then you can get it. It's only 15 bucks or some 12, 15 bucks. It's not that much. And trust me, this shit works. It's for everything. Eczema, um, like burns, scrapes, bed sores, wounds, any cuts, anything. Like, it's good for everything. It's really, really good. Anybody who has itchy ears, like if you take some and put on your pinky finger and go like that, it'll soothe your ear, and you won't be itching your ear no more. It's really good. I use it for my ears, to be honest. Sometimes I get itchy ears from like bacteria from the pool or my sweat. Ah, that's cool, sweetheart. I feel like I had to ask you. I feel like Spirit was trying to get my attention. Yeah, if you use this on your ear, you put a little bit on your, or you get a Q-tip. You take a Q-tip and you dip it in here, right? And then you go like that, you twist it like that in your ear and put a little bit of this. You don't have to use a lot of this, just a little bit. And your itchy ear will go away, your earache will go away. This shit's the bomb. It's all I get it. I recommend this to my friend because she says nobody had a solution to her son's rash. And her son at the time was like 3 years old, I think, maybe 2, 3 years old. And that poor kid had rash. She sent me the picture of all the rash all over his body. And she said within 3 days it was all gone with this here. And she was like, I love you, Mark. Thank you so much. She was in tears. She was in fucking tears because she thought he was gonna get all fucked up. And that shit cleared everything up. Mosquito bites, we put this shit on you. You got a mosquito bite, within a day, this shit's gone. Yeah, this works. Trust me. You'll see the difference. I'm not a doctor, but they call me Dr. Markey. When it comes to kids, I have a soft spot for kids. I always try to, I always ask Spirit to give me the right answers for kids, like, cause I love kids. I don't want them to suffer. Like, I hate that shit. I don't like rash because then you get made fun of. Like, ooh, what's that? I don't like that shit. That's fucking irritating. But yeah, that's the best stuff, Caddy. Trust me, it'll work. You put that on him, and he'll definitely be fine. I even confirmed it with the cards, so it's definitely it'll work for sure. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to give him that shit. This is like over the counter shit. Like, this is like right on the counter. You can find it anywhere you want. This shit's like the bomb, and it lasts forever. Like this, the date on this is for next year. Yeah, yeah. Don't give him no more of that shit. That shit's bullshit. See, they're using your kid as a guinea pig. Don't let them do that shit. I'm so glad you told me that. You'll see. My dog left. Yeah. Just try and like just get them this as soon as you can. Like tomorrow, go to Walmart or whenever you can and go get it. It's really good. It's the best shit ever. I recommend it. Recommend this for anybody. And see, you could put this on a child's skin. It doesn't matter. Like this is like my said, my friend put it on her 3-year-old, and she was like, "Mark, I can't believe that shit." See, it even says right here. See, a nappy rash, eczema. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Wounds, bad sores, everything. This is like the only shit that works. Cause I get a lot of like paper cuts from like things all the time, like riddles, so, like cuts when I use my pliers when I'm splicing wire. I'll get cut from the wire, and I'll just put a little bit of that before I go to sleep. I'll put some on there, so it's on my finger for hours without me doing anything. And the next day, like it's pretty much like healed. And then a day after that, that's a wrap. I don't have nothing else on my but it's definitely a miracle for itchy ears. I tell you that. Because I have bad ears. My ears itch a lot, especially at night. And I'll take a Q-tip and I'll put some of that on my inside of my ear, and they won't itch for days. But like the main thing is like with your ears, you don't want to do it every day because you won't need it every day because it cures the itch one time. Like even when like people have those leg sores where their legs are rubbing. Like when I used to be like bigger, my legs used to rub, and I used to get like all this rash in between my legs from the sweat and my legs rubbing. Now I don't have that problem because I lost weight and all that shit. I don't have that problem. When I was a big dude, I used to get that all the time, and I used to put that shit on my legs, and it used to cure me. Yeah, try it on your ear, you'll see. If you don't want to use a Q-tip, just put it on like the tip of your pinky and just like rub it in there. It's good shit. Let me know how it works out for you, But you'll see, it'll make a big difference. His rash will go away one time. I guarantee it. I try, sweetheart. You know me. I always try and help everybody. And I just learn from everybody else and just spread the word. This is my mom. My mom lives and dies by this shit. My mom says, "You have Sudocrem?" Yes, mom. Oh, well, then put it on that. I said, "You sure?" Yes. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. I guess that's why I asked. I felt like, honestly, I feel like I can see him in the background, you know? Yeah, she knows what's happening. One day, my mom, she's experienced. She had 4 kids, so she knows what time it is. Yeah, so like, I don't know. I feel like with kids, I have like a special bond with them, and I feel like Spirit wants me to heal them more than anybody because they know how much I love kids, right? I don't like seeing kids suffer. Fuck that. I don't like that. When you told me that, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna find out right now. Yeah, yeah. Well, they say you have to have kids in order to know about kids, but that's a lie. Because if you work with kids, you know kids. You don't need to have a child to know a child, you know? And that's like me. Like I have 6 nephews. So I have more nephews than some people have kids. So who the fuck are you talking to? I've raised all my nephews, taught them all how to play sports. I still speak to them to today, still teach them shit today. I still show them stuff, like let them learn things from me. I'm dealing with kids and these boys every damn time. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do, how to deal with children. Crazy. Especially the young kids, like I don't want them to suffer. Like, yeah, me too. Nah, that's how I am. Your son has like brownish, like light brown hair, and he has it like combed to the side. Cause I see like a kid around you. I don't know if it's him or not. Like you see how my hair is, like it's combed to the side like that. Like does he have his hair like to the side? Yeah. Like I see him playing with like some action figure or some type of like I don't know, like a man thing or something. I don't know. Yeah. So I actually just gave him his hand. It's shaped like a hand. Oh, okay. Like, does he drink like a specific thing, like juice or something like that, or does he just drink water? Like, does he like a specific drink? Milk. Bingo. Mm, yeah. Sometimes milk can cause reactions too. It might not be the milk if he's never had a reaction to milk before, unless you've changed the milk. But sometimes milk can give reactions to the skin too. Sometimes it will keep the reaction there, weirdly enough. I know they say milk does a body good, but sometimes milk fucks with people. Milk fucks with me, but I still drink it, and it sometimes like it causes me to clear my throat too much. No, and I'm not saying it is milk, but I'm just saying it could be. It could be something he's drinking that maintains it. You know? Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant too. I can't drink too much milk and too much dairy shit. I'll go crazy. But you know what milk does to me? It fucks up my throat sometimes. Like it makes it phlegmy. I've changed the milk and everything. Yeah, ice cream has milk and dairy in it. I don't know. I would say just like you do it in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sugar possibly, but nah, I don't know. You know, the only other thing that can make you get like rash and hives is fruit. Like strawberries do that shit. So if he likes strawberries, I would say ease off the strawberries. Just like try and like do like a trial and error type of thing, you know. But I would say try the Sudocrem first, and then watermelon. I don't know. I don't think watermelon really does that shit. Watermelon's really good for you. Its strawberries are good for you too, but sometimes he can have like a reaction to fruit. Like it's got to be what you're putting in his what he puts in his body is the reaction to that. Yeah, it could be like fruit. Fruit does that shit to you too. When I eat a lot of fruit, look, my whole when I eat fruit, all this goes red around here. Look, my nose goes red, all around here, and I start itching like, and my face is all red when I eat fruit. That's why I love fruit, and fruit's good for me, but it makes my face break out in a rash. That's what happened. It looks like I have eczema, whatever the fuck it's called. That red shit. Yeah. So like I try not to eat a lot of fruit. I'll eat it in moderation. I'll eat fruit today and I'll take a break tomorrow and then eat it again the next day so it doesn't like because I ate fruit yesterday and I started to itch my face and I'm like, oh fuck. And then I just like left it alone. And then I didn't eat no fruit today and I've been fine. Yeah. You know what the best probiotic to have is yogurt. If you get yogurt with probiotics, like if he likes fruit or yogurt, I don't know if he likes yogurt. Most kids do like yogurt. But if you want to eat something like with probiotics in it, use yogurt because yogurt's good for you. It settles the stomach. Yeah. If you like strawberries or whatever, like yeah, yeah, if you can use the yogurt, it'll be fine because the yogurt will the probiotics in the yogurt won't affect them. It'll actually help them. So if you get probiotic yogurt, which I do, I only get yogurt if it has probiotics in it because it makes my stomach feel better. I have some in my fridge right now. It's the berry one, strawberries and blueberries. Like strawberries and blueberries are very good for us, but some people like me, when I eat bananas, I get kind of sick. It gives me like indigestion. And people are like, "What? There's something wrong with you." And I'm like, "No, there's nothing wrong with me." Everybody has a different reaction to food. So I love bananas, but if I eat a banana, I'll get indigestion and I'll feel sick. And then when I eat like a lot of like if I eat a bowl of fruit salad with like honeydew melon, cantaloupe, grapes, pineapple, and strawberries and blueberries, which I usually eat in a fruit salad. If I eat it twice in a row, 2 days in a row, my face will break out in a rash because it's too much acid, like acidy shit. Like fruit's got a lot of acid and sugar in it, right? So if I eat it twice in a row, I'm gonna get rash all over my face. But if I eat it once and then don't eat it again for like 2 days, it'll be fine. Because your body's not getting an overload of like acid and sugar at one time. And I never really like ate fruit a lot because fruit used to fuck with me. And my dad has the same problem. So like it's you are what you eat. So if you eat like certain things too much, it's gonna fuck you up. That's just the way it is. It's fucked up. You can't eat certain things no more. If I eat too much like ketchup or tomato sauce or pizza sauce, my ears will start itching. It's the stupidest shit ever, but that's what it is. Like I pinpointed, I was like, why the fuck is my ears itching so much? And I'm like, fuck, why? Then nothing will happen. And then I'm like, what the fuck? So then I'm like, you know what? What did I eat today? And I'm like, fuck, I ate pizza with the sauce. That's why I'm itching my fucking ears. And then I ate pizza 2 days after just to test it, and my ears started itching again. It was from the sauce. So like tomato has acid in it. So it fucks with me. It don't give me like acid reflux, but it makes my ears itch. And then the fruit will make my face red and rashy. It's a pain in the ass. Like, you can't eat certain things because it'll mess with you. But my I used to eat brownies a lot, but brownies used to fuck me up and give me indigestion and heartburn at night. If I were to eat a brownie at 8 o'clock at night for like dessert or something, at midnight I'll wake up with indigestion and I'll feel like I'm gonna throw up. And I'll be like, it's gotta be the damn brownies. And now I don't eat brownies no more. If I eat a brownie, it's one and I'm eating it during the day. But if I eat them towards nighttime, it gets stuck in my body and it fucks with me. And this is only because I got older. As you get older, your body rejects shit. It's like, no, bro, we ain't putting that shit in here again. No, no, bro. Your body has a mind of its own. If it don't want something, it's gonna spit it the fuck out. It's gonna say, no, 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 no. We're not putting that shit in here no more, bro. You ate enough brownies in your fucking lifetime, bro. And we don't want no more brownies in here no more, bro. I know, right? Wait till you go 46 like me. You're gonna be like, fuck, Marky was right. Fuck, man. But it's a pain. I know people that are younger than me, way younger than you too, and they have problems eating shit and they're allergic to this, they can't eat that. That's like my friend. Every time I eat lobster, he goes, fuck that, man. I can't even be near that lobster. I'm gonna get sick. He was allergic to seafood. And if he ate lobster, he'd go rush to the hospital. And I'm like, something fucking wrong with you. I said, that's all right. More lobster for me. You can watch. You be all right. Oh yeah, as long as you can still move, your hips, you're good. If I was allergic to seafood and can't eat seafood no more, I don't even want to live in the world. Man, fuck that. I'm starting to eat shrimp risotto because my nephew finally tasted shrimp risotto for the first time at a restaurant. And he said, Uncle Mark, you need to make shrimp risotto. I had it at this restaurant. I tried it and I loved it. I said, yeah, sure, we can make it. I said, I don't really, make risotto. I rather have rice. But because he has braces, the rice gets stuck, whereas the risotto is like more like a oatmeal type of porridgey type of softer, mushier, type of rice. So I made risotto and shrimps about 4 or 5 times now, and he loves it, and I love it too. I love shrimps too, but nobody wants to eat them. Like my sister and I eat it, and my mom, but my dad and my rest of my family, they don't like shrimps like that. And I'm like, fuck that. I love shrimps, but nobody wanted to eat it. I weren't gonna buy shrimps just for myself. So I started making. He was like, Uncle Mark, make shrimp risotto, please. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it for you, bro. Yeah, more for me. Yeah. See, the thing is, like, people always say, I don't like some, but you never know. You might like it in a different way, or you might like a different type of shrimp. Because some people, like, we guys bought this bag of shrimp, and the shrimps are kind of chewy. And then we bought a different type, and they weren't. They were perfect. And I was like, see, I told you guys the bigger shrimps are better. The smaller ones are shitty. Smaller ones are going to be chewy and harder. But you get the bigger ones, you cook them perfectly, and that's it. They're gonna melt in your mouth. And he was like, now you got it down. I said, I told you your mommy don't know nothing about shrimps. Let me buy the damn shrimps. I know what I'm doing. I used to eat this shit all the time. But you guys don't want the fucking shrimps, so that's why I never made them no more. And I like mushrooms and all that stuff, but he don't want them. He goes, I don't want no mushrooms. I'm not ready for that. I said, just try it. He goes, no, I don't want that shit. I said, mushrooms are good for you. No, they're not. I said, all right, more for me. I mean, I like asparagus, but nobody in my family likes asparagus. They're like, ooh, that shit's trash. I'm not eating that shit. I said, okay, well, better more for me. I'll eat the whole fucking package. I don't care. I'll just have chicken and asparagus. I was like, you guys don't know what the fuck you're missing. I love asparagus. Asparagus is a bomb. You season that shit up and grill that shit on a barbecue and throw some cheese on that bitch. You guys don't know what you're missing. God, your damn mind. Some olive oil and some seasoning, and then put a little sprinkle of cheese on it when it's finished. Oh my dear. Don't tell me, woman. Yeah, it is. But asparagus is fucking expensive. It's like $9.99 a pound now. So you're getting like 20 pieces for like $10. And I'm like, fuck that shit. It's like 50 cents a piece. So it's kind of shitty. I usually buy it when it's on special. I bought a package yesterday for $7.99. It was on special. Usually $9.99, but I got it for $7.99. And I was like, I'm taking this shit. I'm gonna eat it tomorrow. Oh, you do? Oh, cool. I would love to get one. I love asparagus, man. I love asparagus. Asparagus is very healthy for you, very good for you. But see, my family, they don't eat asparagus. They don't want it. My sister used to eat it, but yeah, I grew up, you cook them. Yeah, sure. I'll come over when I come over to visit you. I'll be cooking you asparagus. You know, asparagus is good for fertility and for sexual movements. I used to joke all the time about asparagus. I was like, "Oh, I ate asparagus tonight. Who wants to make a baby?" Fucking shit was funny. Everybody used to laugh like crazy. What you eat tonight? Oh, I had asparagus. Yeah, there you go, Caddy. Get it ready. Man, I used to say that shit. Everybody used to laugh at me. They're like, "You and your fucking asparagus." I'm like, "Hey, look, that shit's good. It's good for fertility. If you can't make a baby, you eat some asparagus. You'll be fine. That shit's good for everything." So yeah, I'm gonna have some tomorrow. I'm gonna make chicken legs in the oven. No, chicken drumsticks in the oven, and I'm gonna make broccoli and asparagus on the side, and mushrooms probably. I don't eat no pasta or nothing like that on the side. I like eating like my chicken drumsticks with vegetables only. So I have mushrooms, broccoli, and asparagus. And what I do is I put it all in the oven, and sometimes I put some pancetta in there, little cheese, just to give it a little kick. And that's what I eat alongside my chicken. No rice, no none of that shit. No pastas or nothing. That's my sides. It's all vegetables. Good shit. All right. I've been on here for 3 hours. I just realized what time it is. Fucking hell. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Thank God it's gonna rain tomorrow and I don't have to go nowhere. But yeah, we're supposed to have bad weather here tomorrow and Friday. So I might not be doing too much tomorrow. If it's raining, I might come on here for a bit during the day. But we're supposed to have some bad weather, so oh well. It's all good. It's been beautiful days the past 4 days. It's been absolutely beautiful here, but too hot. Well, we need the rain though, so hopefully it rained earlier, but we got more rain coming apparently. Sure, no problem, sweetheart. Anytime. I'm got you. Um, just go get the Sudocrem and you'll be fine. Just let me know the results. Let me know how it works out. I know you'll be fine. Trust me. I know this shit works. It'll get rid of it. But just adjust his diet a bit and see. Like after you get rid of it with the Sudocrem and like it comes back or you feel like it's not fully gone, it's probably something that he's eating or drinking. So like do like a trial run. Just do 3 days of this, 3 days of that. You'll be fine. It's one or the other. But it could also be his like anxiety or his shyness or just the way he is. He'll grow out of it. He's young. But he'll be fine. I saw him like in my vision and he looks fine. I don't get nothing bad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You'll be fine. You can handle it. You're a great mom. And I know he'll be fine. Yeah, what you know what you can do? Let me tell you before I go, before I go, let me tell you what you can do with that. Because he has terrible anxiety for therapy and all that shit, what you gotta do, right, is get him some holy water. Go get some holy water from the church, or if you have holy water, every day when he wakes up, have it by the side of his bed on his bureau or something, and take it out, go like that, and just do the sign of the cross like that, Father, Son, Holy Spirit on it. And that'll like help his anxiety. It'll protect him more. Just use holy water. And go to the church and take a bottle. Just take a water bottle to the church and just pour some in there. Yeah, trust me, all that stuff helps, man. Kids get attacked, see, a lot because they're cute and they're like, yeah, you don't have to touch his face, just like put it on his head. You can just like you can take the holy water and just basically go on his head and just make the sign of a cross. Or you can just put it on his shirt. Before you put his shirt on, just take his shirt and go like that, or go bump, 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 bump. So that way he doesn't even know it's happening. Long as the holy water is on his clothes or on him, then it's fine. And try to keep the holy water bottle like in his room, not so where he touches it, but it's not gonna affect him or not. It's gonna actually help him. So like do that for him, he'll be fine. Kids need to be protected, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of they can't protect themselves, they don't know how to. So we have to protect them. But because I have his image in my brain and in my thoughts, I know what he looks like. I know who he is. So what I'll do is I'll this candle back here, I'm gonna light that for him to make his communication better. I'll do that tomorrow morning. Yeah, like this. Got him one like that. Look, I wear mine every day, all day. I just bought this new chain because my other one was messed up. But you can get him one like this, dude. You can get him one like that, it'll be fine. Get him a nice one, small one, whatever. It doesn't have to be serious. Just that alone will help him. He has to be protected because he's too cute. See, when you're cute, you get all these, oh, he's so. If you have people tell you, oh my God, he's so cute, Caddy. Your son is so cute. Look at him. Oh my God. Like all that shit is bad. Even though people are saying it, they're putting their energy on him. They're kind of like jealous or like they just push their energy onto the child, you know? It's fucked up, but it's true. It happens. Like it's just the way it is. Some people don't even know they're doing it. But I know how it is with the kids. I know how they get affected by people. Unfortunately, that happens. And it usually happens with the elderly. Like when the older people look at the kids and say that shit, it affects them. It's fucked up. Yeah, I know. I can see it happening. I'm telling you, I know. I'm getting all this like shit in my head from spirit. They're saying that's what happens. Like if he hangs out with, yeah, you don't have to. If people are seeing, like for instance, if your mom takes him to the grocery store or takes him somewhere, and other people see him and say, "Oh my God, your grandson's so cute," like just that look and that saying affects him. It'll like put something on him. And I know it's not your mom's fault, your fault, or his fault. It's just the people zapping him. But if he has a crucifix chain or he's wearing holy water, it, it'll 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 bounce off of him. See, I told you. I know that kid. I know him. I know what he's going through. I got the same shit. When I was young, I got the same shit. And my nephews, they were the same way. Oh my God, your son. He said, no, it's not my son. It's my nephew. Oh my God, he's so cute. I'm like, fuck. Don't say that. Leave him alone. So I blessed those. I used to bless the boys every day. When they came with me, I blessed them. Like, what are you doing, Uncle Mark? Oh, I'm just blessing you with the holy water because Jesus wants you to be protected. That's all I say to him. And they're like, okay, whatever. Yeah, if it upsets him, it's because it's affecting him. I'm telling you, I'm not saying this just to say it. I know that's what's happening to him because I'm hearing that's what happens. He gets praised or he gets like you know um you know yeah praised or like acknowledged, and that's the worst thing. But it's not the people's fault. Like it's not like their fault for saying he's cute. Fuck, he's cute. He's cute. He's a kid. But it's like it's just that they zap him, and it's not good for him because he doesn't like it. So if you protect him with holy water and a chain, crucifix and all that, it'll help him a lot. It'll severely help him. Trust me, you'll see the difference if you do it. If you do it, you'll see the difference within a week. Within 1 week, you're gonna be like, no fucking way. And don't feel guilty and don't feel bad you didn't do it earlier. It's just you're meant to hear it now, and he'll be fine. All right, sweetheart. Mwah. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. And keep me updated. And just go get everything you need. Yeah, see, there you go. Go to the church. See, your mission tomorrow is get Sudocrem, holy water, and try and get him like a chain with a crucifix, and he'll be a new boy in a week or two. It'll be perfectly fine. All right, sweetheart. Good night. Thanks a lot. I'll see you. You're welcome.